this is a moment where you really need a break. You need a break here early, or at least you got to contest some of this. Thieves able to lock this down, and we might be looking at another 100-point club. Okus gets in and gets one. Nice little shoulder and dip out of that. Waiting on his teammate to get it through the back. Last guy's going to be Hydra. They'll deal with him, and that's exactly what you needed. Still, they had about 40 seconds left that they could earn here. How long are they going to be able to deal with this? Need to deal with the BZ out front. You do that well. Beautiful job. Last guy is Hydra. You have to shut down Hydra. Finds an insane timing through, but he should be ultimately dealt with.
Well, he stopped shooting. Yeah, he stopped shooting on the Nezra, or Nezra just sort of repositions, gets away from that angle, but you do fight the scrap time. I was going to say, Cloud9 did a pretty good job with that. But yeah, you still then already have the pressure from LA Thieves. They know they're spawning you towards the back. So they're just running at you.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just the team kill that happened that kind of messed up there. I thought once they dealt with Hydra, they were going to be okay, but then that wasn't the case. Was there a team kill? Let's make that up.
Yeah,
I think there was.
Okay,
yeah, maybe that threw things off. Early setup for Thieves and Space. Okus kind of slipping through here.
Yeah, no, this could go to a break.
Or Hydra's going to beam somebody, and then... I thought Amp picked
someone turns though. I think that's a great job. I mean, at least you get the one. You only allow him to get one, and you block this spawn. But yeah, I think they kind of knew there was a weird timing. Just turn around. We don't know where Okus is.
Encourage gets two, but now you've flipped them out, and this is a really nice stretch from Thieves. Get the time, work the flip, and now if you can win it through the front, trying to flip though again will be Hyde trying to make the play. Hasn't happened yet, and he's going to be picked up, so still fantastic stuff from Thieves. Up 80. We get back to mid-map, and they've got position. You got Cloud9 pinned back green. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of fundamentally you have out-rotated Cloud9 every single hill, starting from, yeah, P2. You were in the first spot, then towards the P3. You flipped them last second. It's just been better there for LA Thieves. Have a chance to trap them back green, but you are fighting out of this if you are Cloud9.
Get in and contest. You need more than a contest at this point, just with the deficit you've got. And, well, the contest is going to turn into more time for Thieves. Scrap up to 22. Having a takeover series in the respawns. Still frying. Not missing a bullet. Oh, no. Help comes in from Hydra, and Scrap stays alive.
Yeah, I mean, game's easy when the fundamentals are on point. The fundamentals are on point right now in hardpoint for LA Thieves. A couple of players get through blue side, or one does, and then spawns kind of flip. But you're dealing with it. You're just aware of the situations, and I mean, you have just been chilling in this P1.
Hydra's like, I just got straight headies. I know this guy's alive. Yeah. You saw his reaction. Only allowed 95 points in the map one. Might do one better.
Win a rotation?
Maybe.
We're there.
We're there and we're in. All right, well, that's a... Niam's getting revenge with these fastballs. Nade through, but the rest of the kills there for Cloud9. Down 120, but yeah, getting early time in a hardpoint, which has not been the case very often.
Yeah, but again, there's a team kill. Encourage is trying to bring it back. Another 4 dead, though. Now we're going to start to find this final 40.
Can he catch Thieves just getting over-eager, thinking this one's over, and maybe we know how fast maps can get away from teams in this title. I don't think they're about to come back, but who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I think this is the case of we're going to go at this one more time, then someone else just needs to rotate. And, well, Hyde's already starting to cheat his way on over, but maybe Orthies is thinking, let's just take this scrap. We'll find the final 15 to 20.
Yep.
They will have to break again.
Getting forward will be Hyde. He's able to get his kill. He loses everybody else, though. Can he find anything else on this side of the map? And Abizi kind of playing ring around the rosy. He does. He slides under the gunfire from Abizi. He stays up on this side of it, buys his team time to fight back through mid towards the point.
You're right, he just got no help, though. When you were starting to rotate, it was only Hyde who wins a gunfight. So I was saying they were going to have to break it, yet no, they did not. It was just sort of a...
I thought once he got the second, they were going to be in a good spot, but I was very wrong.
No, yeah, his teammates falter, and then LA Thieves are in the spot they want to be.
Looking for the back-to-back hardpoint, 100-point clubs. Hydra started slow in this one, but stat pad in a bit now. The hardpoints have looked good for Thieves. Gonna need them to lay off the whiskey and search and destroy, but the hardpoint looking strong.
Maybe they just want to play more rounds or something.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. More reps. Yeah, let's intentionally get to a 1v4.
Yeah, see how we want to play this?
Yeah. What's your decision making here? We need VOD for Cinder to go through.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Cloud9 might get to 100. Getting close, but scrap. Shoot.
Starts with small goals, right? Yeah, gotta get those final 2. And once you get to 100, maybe you get to 200.
Yeah. I don't know if they're getting to 100 though. Might not be happening, Joe. Scrap, another superstar. A respawn performance out of him. 10 more points needed for Thieves to close out this series 3-1. Outside the search, it is most
There it
is.
Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on.
Cloud9 will get over that.
Small victories.
Their hardpoint woes continue. The fact is they had to take that overload and force it to the raid map 5, which would have been, honestly, I think that would have been a fun map. But we're not going to see it unless I think all the controllers disconnect randomly for Thieves. Map done, series done. Thieves take it 3-1. A series they absolutely should have won. A series they needed to win. The respawns, great stuff. Great stuff for the respawns. For Cloud9, you see the Search and Destroy. They can win those. Overload, they can stay competitive. Hardpoint's just not there. It's just not.
Yeah, and I think like similar to Search, like their overload, you can see what happens when a play develops. Like they're all on the same page. They make it work. They're efficient. It's just sort of the quick start that LA Thieves had.
Yeah, I mean, if we combine Koi's strengths with Cloud9 strengths, we've got a pretty good team.
It's fair. Just don't think we can do that.
Can't do that, Joe. Taking a look through the stats. Scrap leading it 33-20. It's so funny. Like it was, I mean, honestly, a solid series win for Thieves, but I'm still just, I'm so flabbergasted. The Search, we're still like, I'm like, what are these guys doing? But like,
no, the hardpoints weren't tribal.
The hardpoints were very,
we almost
very,
had
very
200
good.
point clips. I don't think we've had that yet. But yeah, the Search was just.
Yeah, some question marks for sure. But the fact is, though, and I think the reason you and I are maybe making a bigger deal of it than it is like they've struggled in it all year. And the fact is, until they get their Search to a good place, this team isn't winning shit. When I talk about tournament, like they're not. Like they have to get the Search locked in.
Yeah, 100%.
Your hard point can be incredible. You could go a whole tournament not losing a hard point. You still could get knocked out. Like, I don't think we've seen that happen, but like technically, you could still get knocked out. Like, they got to get the Search to a better place, and you hope with this roster and that coaching staff that they do.
I thought they would have had it figured out.
No, me too.
But yeah, we're getting back to it. Back to the lab.
I think that's what's frustrating. I think if this was like,
you
know, listen, there was a team change.
I just think what's bad is just some of these rounds are awful. But again, not going to focus too much on the negatives. They know
I'm
about
only
it.
focusing on because it just has to improve. They're going to win a tournament, I guess, and we hold them to a different regard because the players on the team. So yeah, we're gonna criticize where they struggle. But the hard point, brilliant stuff out of them. Scrap, you are incredible, and I find you very attractive. Let's talk about the series.
Thank you so much. Recommending Thieves, working their 9 to 5, taking care of business. It went about what we expected. Right?
I told you
they
were just win the respawn.
That's exactly right. Exposure was actually decently close with a little late, late game comeback there from Cloud9. Made it interesting. If we would have gone to round 5, game 5 rather, we get to S&D again. There's a chance for Cloud9, but Thieves took care of business, and Hardpoint was unbelievable.
Yeah, and even on the tail end of the Search, they made some adjustments, which was nice, getting a little bit more aggressive in the mix, getting Hydra and BZ together. But, they did blow a couple of rounds. But we're going to focus on the hard points here, just clinical. The stars turned up in the overload, and Scrap was able to bring that over into this game 4, winning every rotation, trapping them back green. Like, anytime somebody slipped through, is an instant rebreak for the LA Thieves. Like, this should be the floor of the respawn for the Thieves.
Each style of each player. It seems like they understand this map to a very good level. I'd be shocked if anybody plays them on Scar in a hot minute after that overload straight into the hard point. So map pool question marks maybe now for LA Thieves, that they've shown some serious strengths, but also the S&D wasn't terrible. I mean, obviously you end up losing that one to Cloud9. You get clutched on a couple of moments. You allowed Okus a couple of angles and heroic moments. But for LA, I mean, their focus is going to be on the respawn. I said it before we went into this match, like they could just go into series and win all 3 respawns and they will be fine. It'll give them time to work on the
they tried a couple things in the Search. They had Neum whipping out the sniper. We hadn't seen that too much prior, so getting Scrap off
really
of it.
aggressive too. There were a couple times where they just full sent it defense.
There was some good stuff in there. Like they had the 3-1 split where BZ just gets the bomb down at B, which was awesome. So trying some things out. I think by the time the Major gets here, this is going to be a much better LA Thieves team. And, in a series versus a team where a lot of these teams have been susceptible to go into game 5s. They avoid that, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and BZ did pick up 1v3. He got an ace, I believe.
1v4.
Yeah, he got the ace. I mean, some big moments from him. So maybe some light at the end of the tunnel from the S&D category, but they took care of business, and that's what matters. Tiebreaker here won't matter at all because it's Cloud9. They're nowhere near LAT. So it is worth mentioning that. Great job from LAT taking care of business. Now, I think we've got a BZ here with an interview. Congratulations, my friend. A nice win. Took care of business, like I've said, like 10 times. Is that what it felt like to you all? Was this kind of another day in the office?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I feel like the S&D, we definitely like threw a lot of man ups, but I think other than the S&Ds, I think our respawns looked really good.
Yeah, BZ, the respawns look super clean today. So, you know, we saw a lot of you guys just, I think it was on the map 1 where Hydra was just waiting in the back for you guys to make a huge play on P4 and, you know, slowing it down. And then when you guys got the advantage, you guys were sending it. So talk to me about Hardpoint, how you guys have been progressing there after the last couple of matches.
Yeah, I mean, I think in that, the hard points today, I think we were doing a really good job of taking, space on the map whenever we had kills. And I think it was just making the game, super AIDS for them.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was, a good thing for our hard points today.
Well, you guys finally got your swing at Cloud9, right? I mean, that has just been insane. Gentlemates losing to them, Koi losing to them. Can you, after now getting to play them in an actual match, see how those losses or wins, I guess, on their side might have happened? Or are you like, dude, how did they lose to these guys?
I mean, I feel like if we didn't throw a lot of those rounds in the S&D, then I feel like it should have been a quick 3-0. So I don't know. I mean, I think they're just progressing as a team. They're getting better because they were, not at the top of the challengers, but I think that it's going to take them a lot of time to actually perform at that high level, especially in respawns.
You're
so
so nice,
S&D, they can take one, but I mean,
you're so nice. I appreciate it.
Well, look, Abizi, you guys have been crushing it. I've got one more question for you really quick before we send you off. What's next for you all in S&D? What's the big fix? Is there a golden ticket you can think of? What's going on right now?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we just need to be closing out those man ups, and I think with time, I think like I said, this team is going to be really good in S&D no matter what because of the players we have on this team. So it's just going to take time for us. I think we're working on it. So
we'll figure.
Cheers. Well, I appreciate the honesty, and obviously congratulations again on the win. This will put you all up near the top of the leaderboard again, joining the other teams that have 5 wins. So congratulations on that. Go celebrate with the team, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.
Cheers. That's Abizi. Classic professional as always, Ant.
Absolutely. I mean, and you saw the vision at the end of that search when Abizi and Hydra were just playing aggressive. That's what we need to see more of. But Thieves are in a good spot. I think they're in second now with Miami.
Yeah, there's some tiebreakers, but because they've lost less, they should be up there at the top. So they're 5-3, I think. So, all right. Well, let's take a look at the scuff play of the game, which I think was basically all of map 1, 100-point club. Allie, take it away.
I mean, this was just clinical out of them. It was a little bit close at the start, but you saw once that second set of rotation came in, they just had this whole map on a lock. You can see in the bottom, 250 to 95 rotations. Kills, by the way, though, they were outslaved.
Yeah, I mean, you heard Abizi talking about it, just getting in control and then flying out, applying pressure, not even letting them get close to the hill is the brand of Call of Duty that they want to play, and the best teams do that, right? You see Optic do it all the time. So Thieves,
Ascending.
Obviously, this is an easy match, but, to dominate them
not
both
in the
hard point
hard
on both maps is
not near the hard point.
100% hard point was clinical.
I mean,
we got to take a look at those standings, though, because LAT has moved near the top, and they do jump all the way up.
Second for 3 seconds.
Yeah, look at that. Second place, but 5-3, 5-5, 5-3. As a reminder, those losses do matter, and there's some tiebreakers, but you're just trying to be the left side of the page, okay? If you're top 6, you're there. Hey, we got a lot going on, and a lot of teams that can still try to jump to the left side of that page. Top 6 making it, some play-ins, and we got Gentlemates back in who may not even make it. Holy cow, you're not going to want to miss this.
You want to see the kickiness with the controller, not just moving, but strategic moves. We want to see the knowledge of the game, of the software, moving around the map, making games based off of that.
To the Esports World Cup in Riyadh this summer. Scan the QR code to be notified when tickets go live later this month. Start the season strong with the 2026 Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator by scanning the QR code on screen or check it out in the Call of Duty store in-game
the software that is known
official controller of
to
the
dominate
CDL.
and just about they like graphics. They dominate graphics. They dominate on the software, like as far as what you can do in the game. And then you look good doing it. And it's the fun part of being a team, you know. You look good doing it and make maneuvers. I mean, I know you might not win every game, but every player might not be able to show off their moves, but if you work strategically, you beat the game.
ايوه 10 طيب يمين كان
تو اصلا له اول سلاح
حلو خرعه حلو
Yeah. I miss that.
Try and work someone on the flank. He's able to find but criminally the Kriegs. They're able to get 2 headshots. They know that Formal is gone. Vivid. Ooh, I think that's a bit of an over challenge. Envoy, he goes to the defensive side. Nobody able to check the bomb. Nice shots. Criminally now going to find all 4 kills.
This is Formal for the ace.
4. Illy wraps back and it's Formal with the ace.
Different spot. Try for a different spot. Oh no!
Yes, I finally get this. I see a little bit of Breach. The teammates, I've seen them a lot this season.
That's true.
I haven't seen a lot of Minnesota. That's seen Thieves, seen Cloud9. Koi seen a little bit of Koi.
You're gonna get in trouble, bro. Why are you
I haven't seen all the teams like I want to.
Hello, and actually,
But because of, I guess, just streaming in general, you know, like
you're an idiot, bro.
how algorithms work to get the notifications and stuff. Like I've seen a lot of the Gentlemates. If I remember right, they seem to be like the only team that seems to be trying to work together. Them and Koi, but Koi, if I remember right, well, it looked like they won this today, but Koi in the past couple games, or I remember either even saying like the last season or the beginning of the season, they weren't really doing too well, like stat wise, altogether. Like there was no player that, you know, was ranking, like altogether they weren't ranking across the league. And then Koi just came back. Came back out of nowhere today.
5 have fall from graces and are on a crazy losing streak. However, they almost took it to Optic yesterday. And I'm going straight to you first, my friend. This is a very important match.
What are they good at?
Oh, it's massive. I mean, both these teams 3 and 5 right now.
Supposed to win the
On the
game.
outside looking in, if you lose this series, they're right next to each other. So obviously you want that separation. And you know, as we've seen, no match is guaranteed right now. Everyone in here is huge. And Parasite lost it. This feels like they finally break that losing streak. Come off of a terrible loss in 0-3. They looked really bad in all 3 maps.
Yeah, and also let's talk a
They're
little
holding
bit
it
more about
down
this
on
roster and what
PowerPoint.
we saw
Like
yesterday.
players,
I
like
think that's
you
a
see
good
that
sign.
on
Obviously,
the
we haven't
amateur side. You
round
see that.
11. Like this is a
You see
different
that on the
Emirates than
professional
we're
side,
seeing
but we don't
sometimes.
see it as
Take that game
like
5 round 11 from a 3-0
physically
smoke show from Optic Texas to
in
Germany.
front of us. Like we can see, we just see like a lot of movement across the screen, and we look at the end of the game, like, oh, that's what that was.
Following the Cloud9 loss, because
I mean, if it wasn't for the commentators, you probably wouldn't catch a lot of it because it just stays like moving a lot. But like, if you, I want to see it on screen.
But it's just they've fallen so far
I
from
want to
grace,
see formation
right?
on screen. Maybe that's just my personal
preference.
preference.
Overall in the season, they are 14-14. That means
Maybe I watched too much Halo and
come strictly from the split alone. They literally are getting either clutch
Halo, yeah,
or
strategic.
clutched on
It
City.
was
They
a
are
flood.
making
They would not just
mistakes in these map 2 and 5s.
farming. They were coming after you
starting off slow and having to put themselves back into it. Yesterday was the gentleman's we saw in split 1, but I'm still thinking about what we have seen so far in split 2, which has been this.
Yesterday, the gentlemen saw split 1 in the searches. In the hard point, though, they're still
statistically
both of them,
as
right?
individual players and they keep the game
just ahead of everybody, and there's been some lock-up maps that got away from them. Like, you talk about the den that they used to love to go to. It's been tough recently. So, yeah, Gentlemates, man, they've been sliding.
It feels like everybody else is caught up in our point. I think that's the thing we've been saying over and over again. So I don't know if anything's changed from yesterday to today, but we got to talk about Breach. This is the first time these two teams have met technically.
I know what I
Breach has a
could
little
do
bit of a rocky
individually
history and
as a
understandings as
player.
well. 3-5. They've got a couple key wins, but it's a little bit different rap sheet than what we've got over there for the Gentlemates. Talk to me a little bit about this team and are they
you get software.
I mean, they had a rough showing last week.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got it right with the air.
I mean, you can at least use the software to your advantage. Know the map.
But what we saw in
Know your loadout.
was like everything was out the window.
Know your
they weren't
strengths.
making the right plays. The team
Know your other
wasn't there.
teammate
Purge
strengths so
had a very
that
bad series.
it's
Lost, like,
cohesion. You
4
can pull
rotations in
together
a
as
row.
a
It's
team.
like, this Boston team just feels very day to day. Where last year they had a backbone, they were fantastic at
Like
search and
you fall on
destroy.
the teammates, like,
People were getting loose. They had maps that they can rely on. You don't feel that way
Like,
about
us
them
we
at
take
all
over
this year.
here,
So
or we gonna
yeah,
go over
Boston
here.
desperately need to figure it out, and the SMG duo needs to
And you
find
go and you
consistency.
stay up
I
there.
will say that they only got good at search and destroy in the later
spread
half
out
of the
and
year.
come back
At the beginning, they were actually a really
around
good
and
respawn
so
team,
let's
and
go
then
down to
as
the
they
map.
focused on search and destroy, they lost their way in respawn and so forth, and that's what allowed them to kind of get a top 3 placing because it was one of those weekends where it's like everything started to kind of click for them later on into the season. But looking at the overarching standings, Gentlemates and Breach, like this is important for both these teams because one, it's the head-to-head. You want to have the head-to-head because they're on the same side of the screen as you. You don't want to be in the 7th through 10th in the plan, and heaven forbid you don't want to be in the outside looking in where Surge and Cloud9 are sitting right now.
100%.
And this would hand both these teams a 6th loss. So there is a lot of pressure backing this situation.
Also, if Gentlemates lose, they go down there with Surge and Cloud9, who they both lost to, if I remember that correctly. So we're going to be losing some tiebreakers there as well. We could see the Gentlemates not make it to land if they lose this match. Stakes couldn't be higher, Allie.
Yeah, I'm glad not to see Raid S&D in this for the side, excuse me, of Boston Breach because I did not like what we saw from them in their last matchup. The Colossus for map 1, I don't hate for them. I think it's, I mean, the most important thing for Boston in that one is that Purge hits the routes that he was hitting in that one Colossus where he was just getting loose, he was trying to get behind people. They need that aggression on a map like this, so that's going to be my player to watch in this map, number 1. On the flip side for Gentlemates, S&Ds and Overloads, I think that's where our eyes are going to be.
I didn't find out.
Yeah, I like it for Gentlemates. I think squaring up on the Colossus is good for them. Obviously, they played Optic on it. Wasn't super close,
Yeah,
but
they
early on,
also
they looked
lacked
decent.
at home,
Yeah,
so
I think Gentlemates are in a good spot here to finally actually dub.
Yeah, they've got an
pressure
opportunity
of
for sure. I think
competing.
the big question mark in my mind, it feels like the Gentlemates have been playing up to good competition, and on paper they've been playing down
They
a
were
little
in
bit to some of the
the
competition near the
stadium.
bottom of the leaderboard. However, that's where they
They're
are
probably
now.
looking
So
for
I
bitches
don't know
after
what
this.
type of Gentlemates we will
Probably
get.
say
How
that.
locked will they be? And as we get into the scout pick'ems, that is the biggest question. Does the loss streak continue? Major run champions, 5 losses in a row. Anthony, I'll go with you
Look
first.
forward to that because
Envoy's
I'm pretty
going
sure the
crazy.
cities they go
Envoy's
in
about to take over,
give
bro, and shut everybody
discounts
up.
on
I got Gentlemates taking this one.
games. Like, they be taking over stadiums.
Allie?
Going
Like, nothing.
Gentlemates.
Of course.
I think it could
He's
be. I think
supposed
it
to
could be
rock
a
the
good
stadium
match.
every
I think
day.
it's not like a 0% chance Boston will
So they
win, but
probably
like
get free drinks.
we got to get out of this run at some
he's
point.
more free
Somewhere.
money.
Maybe it's against Boston.
Yeah, I'd have more faith in
Like,
Boston if
they
the
play
performance
this
for Toronto
job,
wasn't so
maybe
awful.
It was really
Yeah,
bad.
that is fair. I did watch that one back, and it was rough. However, for my boy T-Dog Smitty, I'm
God.
going Boston. All right? I'm going Boston. I believe in Spartan.
It's like, oh, it's like
I believe in Spartan. I got the LA one right, but I like it. I got to see what happens here. I need Boston to step up and step out. Let's see what happens. Let's head over to the casters. I believe it's Shift and Study. Did I hear that right? Let's bring him in.
No.
Oh, just kidding. It's still Miles and Chance. Enjoy, gentlemen.
You sound saying that.
Dang it. Boys and girls,
Why does he gotta say that with disappointment?
Mouse head,
That's so
luscious.
crazy.
Well,
They got
welcome,
some
ladies
luscious
and
hair.
gentlemen, to what will be a very, very important match. Gentlemates fans,
That ain't some
and
luscious
of
hair. I
course,
don't know what
the
it
Boston
is.
Breach fans as well. And if you're here for the hate watch, you're in for a treat. You're in for a real treat, hate watchers. This one's
Got
going to
his
be
color done the
good.
other day.
Boston Breach, Paris Gentlemates, 2 teams
That's right,
downtrodden,
y'all.
dirtied, sullied, tarnished by a rough run in Major 2. And an opportunity here to drive possibly the most unholy of daggers into their opponents and into their chances of making it to Major 2.
And just to set the stakes a little bit further, both of these teams have 3 total matches left, but none of them have an easy matchup. It's like LAT and FaZe for the side of Paris, and then I think it's Heretics and G2 there for the side of Boston. So no easy wins. Both of these teams sitting at 3 and 5 currently, neither one of them have the tiebreaker against Vancouver Surge. So there is a ton of pressure on this match. You have to win it just in case you end up in the tiebreaker situation. So I think this is the heaviest implications of any series either one of these teams have played the entire stage, maybe barring Paris Shellmate's loss to C9. But outside of that, super high stakes in terms of resetting the spiral. So I think this is going to be a high energy match.
It has to be. This could be the last chance. We'll find out though, folks, into Colossus P when we go. Hardpoint records, they scarcely mean a thing right now, given what we've
that
seen
was
from
strategy,
Chalice
but
as
what
of
was he
recent.
throwing
Snoopy,
at? He
lovely
just
too.
threw
Keeps
that
the
in
kill
there.
feeds
He
even as
didn't
possibly
see,
can.
he didn't see
Envoy
nobody. He was
heard what Nameless
assuming.
wanted and giving him all that
Like he gonna
and
hit
some
somebody.
time, Paris.
Yeah, get a delivery, potentially that rotation as well. 30 seconds left to play time, though, means Nasty wants to root Envoy out. And if you're in a situation for Boston, where you're wrapping to the depths of your spawn, you need to not have P1 control, well, that just means Chalice have you in a stranglehold.
Oh, good God. Oh, good
That
God.
sucks. See, that sucks when it comes to loadout, choosing your loadout.
He's still got eyes on
Like,
another player
see,
in the
hit
backline against Snoopy. Has done
like
a little bit
2-3
more than
times, we still
trip
took him
his
out though.
inbuilt motion sensor. Good shots in the next man as well. Stay with the
Like,
teammate.
from POV
Another classic.
wise.
We'll see if this
Like,
spree
you can
continues.
only
Right now, you have good
tell,
stuff. Oh,
how
the
many
gift of
other
the
guys have
gods. And we
apparently
go.
more, or but
Snoop
that's
with the gunny, though, wins the battle for P2. And even after all that run, it's
Check him
Boston
out.
on time.
Yeah, give it a gift as well. Snoopy was
Like
out
Snoopy,
of
the
the
only
fight for
one.
such a
He was
long
the only
time
one
that
by
if you make a
in the
mistake,
hard
you
points.
get
That's what I'm
punished,
talking
and
about.
there's the mistake.
It's 4
Just
people.
walk through the side door, get
Somebody
in
you
time.
can at
Now
least
you
be
got
outside the
split
hard
spawns,
point.
and that is
You
a
don't know what
fail
any.
opportunity as you have 0-9 combined. Make it 0-10 from Purge and Nasty.
Oh, no. Well, let's see if they can't change that. A frontal assault right now.
Envoy, the only one.
Chalice now bracing for impact, and they are not taking it very well.
can have
Ghosty
a
trying to
team
walk away with a consolation
with
kill. Numbers in once again. Another break here on P2. This is
See, now
hardpoint hotly
Boston
contested
staying
over.
in Boston.
Boston's getting a little bit of time, trying to get the juices flowing just a little bit. Slow start.
They
Envoy
put them together a little
scorching
bit.
hot off the break, but there you go. 3 make it all 4 in the feed there for Boston. So
But they
as
got
painful
more
as it was
kills
for
than-
Envoy to start 9
of
and
course,
1,
if they
going
weren't
into
in
time with the
any
defensive
hard
hard tied up
points.
game.
Yeah, absolutely. And a good read there on the Purge assault.
As far as
Tunnel pressure here from Boston Breach. They've got it for a second long, and Neptune tries desperately
what
to
I
scurry
think
his way on the
is,
inside. Not going to happen. Here,
like
all
they
the
were
damage and all the
holding
shots from the outside. Nasty
It's
successfully
like,
makes
I
the
see
cross.
more green
He's got
out
coverage on the
everywhere.
inside as well. So Boston in an opportunity here. We're going to see
Boston
that they
closing
change
down the
to
hard point.
maybe run the score up. They have to survive the
taking
next
back
wave.
Oh, they've got tunnel control, and that means you get to be the
I'm
overseer.
not
The
doing the
second you
point
lose it,
game.
though, Snoopy turns to pick it up, and I mean, Snoopy almost too quick for his own good, but hey, slows down 2 players. Maybe enough for Nasty to be the cleanup guy, or maybe enough just to kick off a series of trades. Looks like Pairs, though, end up coming out on top. Took a long time to orchestrate, but they break the P3, and hey, maybe even to retake the lead.
Even an emergence of a trophy system. Thank good God, Ghosty says, as he
See, like
finds
Paris
himself a
is
few more
coming
kills.
in because
The attack
they're
from
getting the
Sid with
kills
last man standing on
coming
time
up
for
to the
now.
hard point.
The trades continue. Boston walk
Boston.
away with the scraps on
Boston.
the Another hard point. Both teams happy
They're
to take a
defending,
break
so
from
they
one
have
another.
like
Going into next,
enough time
lead
to
Boston.
And
find
Envoy's
a
giving
good
you
place
great
to hide,
information on this
take
rotation.
cover,
He's going to slow both those players
and
out,
maneuver.
force a few of them through the left side, so that means his teammates
I
know
don't think
exactly
that-
what they need to get going. Neptune, wonderful dance back
It looks
down
like
the stairs, backing down
Chris
all
has
the
a
way to
better
time,
loadout.
playing his life
I mean,
extremely
both has a better
well.
loadout.
Bears, so far so good on P4.
Lovely work still with the backline pressure.
There
Ghosty.
is
Is he going to time it right against Nasty?
They
He may
just
have, he may
maneuvering
not
and not-
have.
they're not really in
Another
the hard
awkward
points.
moment on a
Yeah,
game
they're
of
trying to capture
Colossus. And there we go. The battle will continue. The time ticking away happily right now for the Paris General mates. Doing everything right for now, but they
So
lose the
they
fight on the
were
front
strategic
line. A bit
with-
of a pinch now in the back.
There's a
Awkward
move.
spot to be in if Ghosty can stay alive.
So they starting out
Envoy
the
threw it into the
POV
chaos.
Boston.
Yeah,
Boston.
16 kills for him as well, make it 17. So first set of rotations rolling through. Going to be a 3-point lead for Paris Gentlemates, and that is off the back of Envoy's
There's nobody over
scorching
there. What are
hot
you
start.
throwing at?
He's been heavily criticized, but hey, 18 after one set.
Oh, come on, 19 4 spree. Little fadeaway nade there under the door.
I get it, you
stopping
know,
him coming through, but
you
again,
walking,
Spores
going up
right
to
now.
something and say
Awkward spot to be in for the Paris Gentlemates. They will be pinched and they will be
Air it out.
slaughtered. Neptune last
But
man
he
left
just
alive
giving away your
here
point
by
on the map.
P2.
And
Another
you
split spawn situation, so
that.
it is going to
So, like,
remain
they're not nowhere to the hard
unguessable
point.
for
Like, what
now.
kind of game they playing
All right,
right
yeah,
now?
welcome to Colossus P1. Get ready for the nades to reset. as
Hard
Paris.
point move.
Everybody coming off spawn, you're about to get
He
indoctrinated
just
on this
trying to stay
side.
alive. Let's
Plenty
just
of
try to stay
things
alive
rolling
right
through.
now.
Travis McClossus. Oh my
You
god,
know,
that's
it's
another
the hot
banger. Well played, sir. 25
Yeah,
to P1. And Boston holding
like,
it.
anybody come out and
Holding
they about to get it.
Boston. Breaking it. Good
Look,
job.
look, yeah,
Paris
play the
getting
game
the last
with me.
possible seconds. Final 15 and a couple of kills there by McClossus. Oh, man, brilliant.
That's
As the
okay,
P2
without the
rotation is on,
phone,
this time not
hold
going to
on,
be as mental. Ghosty will find himself here on the stairwell. Numero uno. No second for him. Spark now makes his way on All's time.
Yeah, trying to break through the back. Sport has just a single player of health for the moment.
See, Purge me,
He just gets
they
eviscerated by the
come
dance move
together.
from Sib. Hey, Purge good for 2, Boston
shoot,
good for
it
the
was
whole.
not-
And
it was not-
again, in terms of slaying, Paris Gentlemates absolutely
Which is
on
like,
form. In terms of the
Yeah, in the
scoreboard,
hard
though,
point,
it's
we
only a
winning
15-point
guys.
game.
It's still close. Right now, Boston, they've got that certain je ne sais quoi about holding on to time and winning these breaks, getting that scrap time.
Yes, the winning.
Ay, 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 into we go.
Sitting
Nasty
my
going to get
flag,
one
I
out
gotta
of
go grab
Envoy
me.
again. A bulldozer. On
They're
towards
gonna
time.
get hit. They're gonna get
Snoop cuts him
lit
down
that
for a
time.
second, and he is absolutely moving. Good God, what was Neptune shooting at? Immediate break towards the back, push towards the front line. Snoopy's got that slick POV right now, boys and girls. 3 spree. It's only 16 kills. He's only just gone positive.
Hey, that's all you need for them to officially take the lead. That is a wonderfully orchestrated.
Nobody see he and he
Boston.
about to blow.
Shout out
He
to
about to blow
Purge for
himself
giving you
up.
the kickstart
They're not
and
fatigued. They
everybody
just don't. He
there to
excluded
follow up.
for the sake of
Now, the
throwing
that
it. Like,
rotation,
I know
they
you
got
see,
Paris,
you
they
can
got the
see.
tunnel
I
control,
like
they
the
got the
players
control,
when
they
the
got
audience
the
can
initial
see.
control of time as well.
I know
Purge
y'all
gave
can
College
see.
tribe that he's gonna
There was
fold. The
nobody
trades
right
are good for
there,
Paris.
and you
It's
almost blew
always
yourself.
the
But let that have been a
Oh, my goodness,
non-professional
we've got
game.
for
He
a
was
second
gone.
longer. We'll go for a quick listen in and see how they bounce
I don't
back.
think that you could. That's like the only handicap. It's hard to find because the game's working.
Inner heady, Purge a little weak.
That'd be kind of fairly
One shot, inner nasty. Okay, one there. Watch him front out, you know? One time, one there side. They're just playing tight tunnel, guys.
That's one deep.
On time,
blow
go
your
set.
teammates up, and y'all basically going each other the whole time. So I'm like, what is throwing at?
One shot top mid.
You don't think anybody else will
I'm
go
throwing,
there?
I'm going
Like,
over.
is this the other people? Like, they might try to come through with an assist.
And Purge and
Smoking out,
I'm on there.
I'm up on the back. Every front got it, guys.
I get up pretty ticket then. Could be lobby, could be
Lobby,
lobby.
Have lobby. Let's lobby on me. Turbine.
Turbine. Watch out, turbine. Nice. Another one left.
One more left.
Nice. Nice. 3. It's
Snoopy.
Snoopy.
First spawner. I've left. He's not left.
I'm gonna get your side.
Go out.
We're missing Snoopy though.
I know. First shot. One shot. Snoopy time mid.
I've
P1.
top mid.
I've top mid. Time weak Purge. 3 on
See,
time.
you know your loadouts.
One shot under. To the back. Close on.
Wait, just
Swap
wait
up.
for check.
One shot close right. Now
That come in handy.
Son, nice.
One on the back.
Yeah, I've rope.
Two spawn on the back. One on the back. One spawn out front.
Yeah, one spawn out.
Just to make sure
I back towards you. In the back.
Purge a little weak. He's time mid going side. Looks
He tried to
In
pin.
the back, two of them.
And weak side door too.
But they just running
One push out
around.
deep statue. Okay.
Like, you know they're shooting at you from the hard point, right? Why you running so far? Uh-oh.
Time. 2 more. One shot under. To the back. Close on.
Wait for check. I don't see him anymore.
He saw me. Hit once. I'm on.
John's solid lead for Boston. What do we make of the comms?
Well, honestly, the comp's kind of fantastic. I'm always impressed by Ghosty's ability to read spawns. However, you're down by 20, and while Envoy had 18 after the first set of rotations, he only gave you 9 in the second set, and that's why Boston had the 20-point lead.
Not ideal. Well, Boston, second set, P1. Solid so far. all the right places covered. Now the fan
Right,
out from the
anything
Paris
that come around
mates
this
on this
corner.
counter-attack, trying to break time because this is a
Around
very
this
productive
corner.
P1 thus far.
And yeah, 3 kills in the feed as well. Envoy fourth. Not even a single trade there rolling through for the side of Paris. So now a 30-point lead on Colossus.
This about
and the way that this
strategically,
map is
that makes
shaped
no
up,
sense.
30-point lead is pretty massive.
It's 2
but
players
Boston
in the air. It's not the
continuing
hard
that
point, but
extension.
y'all over
Finally,
there though.
they get taken out of P1.
It's like, why y'all
Will
over
Subi,
there?
does he have any friends? He
So I have to
absolutely
go.
does not. He's going to have to kill the
Really,
entire
y'all?
team and can't get it
Yeah,
done.
no, it's
Too
no
much work for him in
timer,
that
no
category.
reason
So
to
Paris
move.
Shadowmates, an
That's
opportunity
your
here
ass.
on P2 to get right back in the game.
Yeah,
We
trophies
hold on
and
to the
play
next
as
one.
well here by
Okay.
P2.
That was the next
Boston were
one.
going to all make it through the front. Opening jump works
Okay,
out
so
for
that was
Spartan
smart.
Snoop.
I
Oh
take
my
that
goodness,
back.
they've managed to go even here on the first attack.
I was about to
Spartans
say,
slow
I
right
was like,
down.
wait, it's
Nasty
2 of
finds himself on the
them.
inside of
It seems-
time.
At least they buy each
Here
other
on the
though.
second wave though. Boston
They got each
looking
other
to
back.
once again. Is it too little, too late for the Gentlemates?
Well, I'd say for Boston, that's a good chip
Could
damage
be
on
her
the
next
sort of
time. I
initial
didn't-
thing
I
going
didn't
through
see
on
that.
P2.
Yeah.
Now, though, Neptune, prime position, great damage on the second
Well,
guy.
they saw that coming
No trades
way
just
ahead
yet.
of time.
Boston
That's why I go to the map.
stabilized, they're regrouped up. This might be a triple hit through the front, but I think the nades there from Paris slowed them
It
down.
looked like it.
And all the kills in short order
Probably looked
collapsed. So
it.
there you go. Pair gentlemen needing a strong P2.
No,
They
they
absolutely
put that one
deliver.
back. They was
Right
in
back
the
in the
hot
game
point.
they go, and a P3 to decide the advantage. It is a 10-point game between these two teams.
See,
It'll be tied up as the new time
that's
comes.
when,
And Miles, it will be
you know,
Paris
we
in this new
going
time
around the
first.
map work.
Is Sib ghosting
Other players are
Neptune on
going
unbelievable
from hard
sprees
point to
right
hard
now. We're
point.
finding every possible corner lead change
He's
right now.
but
Boston,
they by
one
itself
good
though.
break
That's
is all
all
we're going to need
see.
here. Over the top,
He's
we
all they
find
by
one
itself.
to the tunnels now, and it is an explosive affair, and it is absolutely blown up in the face of the Gentlemates. Breacher in.
Yeah, how about that trophy investment on the P2? Had it nada.
Yeah, because people like they running
Clean
from
and
they
efficient.
running
Paris
away
is
from
a
the
little
hard
bit
point.
desperate. You're sending guys on the bench. Spark.
I mean, see, I understand you want to.
Gunfighting time, but Sib gives you a little bit extra purge.
I don't even know what that was because you went away. Like there's no excuse in that one.
Breaks on
It's like, wait, it's
breaks
three
once
y'all
again.
in the corner.
Breach
Other
now,
guys
you
trying
have
to go
to
around. Y'all
somehow
trying to
do
switch up
it
the
again.
strategic. You can't do that with hard point. You go
Now
to the hard
wait for
point.
Snoopy the interior to make something happen, and it's another
Like
perfect
that's the purpose
break.
of the map,
Unbelievable. All
of this
down,
game,
all dead,
on
and
this
another
map.
lead change.
And they can win it here
You
as
can't
well.
just run around for the sake of running around. Go to
It's
the
gonna be
hard
Sib from
point.
yellow, everybody else from blue. But now everybody is getting out of dodge. It is a foot
Oh
race
my
to the new
goodness.
time, and only 2 players here for Boston. That's going to do a single cutoff kill. It is not good enough, and neither from Purge. It is a
They keep
last
trying
ditch
to hide out.
effort
Like,
that
this is not
cannot
a sniper
happen.
game, man.
Pairs Gentlemates quell the pressure and win the
See,
first
they
map
came through
Colossus.
because they was all over the map.
Just quell
And they
the
got their
pressure.
kills in.
If not for some
But a win is a
unbelievable
win, though.
individual
It's always
runs,
gonna be a win.
that would have gone the other way. Boston tears, commiserations in this battle. Oh
They
my
gave the first
word!
those
One down,
coming out.
2 to
beginning,
go.
that's
I'm gonna
hers.
spill the script there. My goodness,
Did they
boys and
get him?
girls. Ghosty turns up towards the end.
So you
Sim
get
finds a couple of big
somebody
ones.
that wasn't supposed to be a grenade. He threw that grenade.
Neptune, ridiculous 1v1 wins, and
Everybody
Envoy
could've
getting the
get-
party
get
started
that.
for the mates. I
Yeah.
think the pressure certainly helped there, but you can see the player cams here on the wind. They know this is far from over.
Yeah, it's a stressful game. They were outslaying by a decent bit, at least early on in the game, for it to be that close. Either way, though, a lot of credit to
Yeah, that was
Envoy
close,
for the
yeah,
start of the
that's
game.
close.
His first half performance,
Like I said,
fantastic,
Mr.
but
Meat
ultimately
just
it is
went around lighting
Ghosty
everything
and
up.
Sim. High output there
Like,
is
but
AR
you
players
can't
and
run
great
away from
damage
it.
as
It's
well.
so close because they didn't
Honest
run
to
to the
God,
hard
though, I
point.
was probably
They ran
most
away from the
impressed
hard
with
point.
Ghosty's comms. Again, his ability just
Was
to
that
keep track
flat?
of where every single player is spawning. He really does make the game easy for all of his teammates.
That's one thing. I
They
mean,
didn't have
so
to be
many
that
players
close.
throughout
I'm
our
like,
history, a
geez,
couple
we
of
all just run away
standouts
from
when
the
it comes to
hard
the
point.
comms departments. But yeah,
Get over
anything
here.
you can do to make your teammates' lives easier is a good thing, a very, very good thing. And Ghosty, one of the
Yeah, but I'd
current
be
best to
probably
do
close
it.
now.
Unreal, man. Well, Snoop,
Go
we saw some
side.
good stuff from him. Purge started to get his game going
Every
towards the end,
team.
their chance, but ultimately Boston Breach, a matter of
Yeah, that was
seconds,
doing, y'all. That's
one or
what
two
we're doing.
breaks away
That should have
from
been,
a very, very different scoreline result. Hey, I will say, man, that was break
The
after
moment
break
of the
after
game.
break on tough hard points.
We
by
scared
both
away
teams. That was an
against
electric
in
game
the
of
hard
Colossus.
point.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
We don't know what to
Stepped up
do.
when they needed that P2. They absolutely
You're
delivered.
fighting that side from the hot plate. They in one place.
Even the spawns towards the end.
They do not go one place. Let's go the other way. That's not the play of the game. Come back.
Number one spawns
Right
out
now.
over towards the new time as the old time pops and rotate.
That's so close.
They effectively end up in a 2v4.
So y'all know that y'all could have hit
That's
them.
why I wanted to highlight Ghosty. Of when the weird things
That they
like
was
that
hiding,
happen on
so
the
they really
map,
was on the
when
ground,
three
they was
players spawn
behind
in
that
one
thing.
place, the other guy gets
That
out
wasn't their
inside
strategy.
spawn. Ghosty tracks these things incredibly well.
They could've lit
I don't
them
know
up.
if Boston necessarily brought that cerebral level of play there
It's
towards
close
the
there.
end. Again, it's 2v4. What are you going to do? It's just tough. But nonetheless, I think Paris Gentlemates are never really out of the play. They're always keeping track.
Love you back and forth. And I must admit, oh my goodness, the second set was all Boston. They maintained that lead so well. An incredibly tight final few hard points there. GG's, friends. What a fantastic start to the series. Very important one if you haven't just joined us. The Hate Watchers.
Go ahead, Tim. Let's go the other way.
Scar on its way. Now we go to a double dose of Den and Colossus game 5. Looks likely for me, Chance. Again, Mates have not been the team that won Major 1 as of recent. And Boston, I liked what I saw in that
We've seen
match.
a lot of them,
I
though.
liked what I saw. I liked the energy they came up with. I
You
hope
should have seen a lot
they've
of
got a strong
them.
game
They
plan
should
going in
have
the
been
Scar
practicing a lot.
because they will need it against the Mates.
Yeah, I mean, the Colossus loss, I think, might be extra painful
Both
for
teams-
Boston.
well, no,
Because while the
Boston
hardpoint
had
hasn't been
strategy.
great for them overall, Colossus
Both
has been
teams
their
got
best
lucky
map. So I think to lose in such a
as far
stingy
as,
way, they're going to need that immediate bounce back.
I mean, just to me, that
Granted, Scar is
lucky
going to be
as
a
far
fun map
as
to do it. Very much a
getting their
square-up
hits.
type battle.
So
You know what to expect.
they was
You
no
have
way near the
plenty of
hard
tape
point.
to
But
study
they got
on the side of Paris Gentlemates as well.
obviously.
Of course, though, it doesn't mean the study game is going to be easy, right? If Sib's going to be sniping,
No way
inside
near
a
the hard
shop,
point.
hyper aggressive,
They ran
they're a very
away.
tricky team to play against. It'll be fun to see if Coach Shawnee and Boston have something cooked up.
We will find out, folks. Scar
Hello,
map
you're
number 2
enjoying your
coming up here
weekend.
any second now. The search and destroy. Yeah, I wonder with Boston Breach. I mean, Nasty's been sniping quite a lot for those guys. Again, I wonder, it's some of those times, Jones, that we talked about in the previous series. There's a couple of players you'd rather have them out in the field running around causing damage and making moments happen there, and occasionally like going for that sort of snipe off. Not that much of a gamble you want to risk an entire life on in a round. We'll see. We'll see what Boston have got here because they have definitely prepped for this match. On the other side for the Gentlemates, it is just week after week after week after week of struggles. It has been a hot minute since we saw a win for them in any regard. Let's find out if Scar is going to go their way.
Fun to watch Envoy cook as well. Again, it's super hot start there in the map number 1. Won't even be your bomb carrier. Ghosty's got it in hand, so that is a lovely look at two very objective-minded players. I mean, they're always working with options. And this might be a B hit off the rip if the nades connect. Purge, cheeky spy, he takes down Sib. Honest to God, Purge probably had that pre-aim. Sib loves to go for that double wall jump.
Again, a great read, even better shots. And now with Boston, with that man advantage, they fan out. They change formation here on Scar. And Envoy.
What's Boston doing? I'm looking.
The shadow of Snoopy gets away with his life.
What
now.
did they
He
do?
is
They
out
just
and about.
stood
There's the
there.
comms. Not
They
enough.
watched
Snoop, good
it
turn.
defending the target, but
3v2, still got to clutch up with the
I've never seen a
advantage.
professional. They stood there for too long. Stood one place too long.
Catches a player, but traded out. Snoopy there to take care of business. And
Like,
well,
you never seen
Neptune
that,
versus
like,
Spart. Spart has the info advantage,
That's
but
too
Neptune
long.
absolutely disappears, resets the situation. Problem is 25 seconds. You might get lucky though.
He could well get lucky. Oh my goodness. Has he gotten lucky? We will find out if he checks top blue. Will he check it? Oh my God, they were absolute. I mean, what are the chances? Standing next to each other. Neptune simply does not look left. This kill cam is going to look insane. What's this? What? Unbelievable. Yep.
They be this games.
Round 2, here we go.
Yeah, I don't know what the Paris boys did to the COD guys, but they have not been on their side.
Oh my goodness, that is unfathomably unlucky. Round 2, here we go. Not a huge amount of damage dealt by the opening salvo of lethals. The tacticals yield nothing as well, so now throw a shoulder or two. Watch out for that. Good hit, Spar's down. He has got to back up. Snoopy the opposite. Snoopy fights forward. Goes for a cheeky Semtex throw as well. What an ambitious play. And he manages to live for now.
Well, here comes Envoy on the pinch. Bears, as long as nobody dies, and there goes Sib. You would have had him surrounded here on P2. Instead, now they get to run you down. This will be a 2v4 attempt here from Neptune and Envoy.
We are not at all relinquishing this advantage. The triangle set up. Oh dear. From Boston has now become a straight line.
That's the worst feeling.
They isolate at least one of these players. They know they have Neptune trapped.
You right there. Like, I see you coming, man.
Good on the kill. And there's the last one taken care of again. So Boston string 2 in a row.
Good reset and good playing off the information as well.
Up
very
on
patient to work Neptune top green. You know,
so,
he likes
especially
to dance. He's got the
doing
movement very quick.
Like we did there.
Make sure you cover all the exits. Envoy makes a nice pinch play, but ultimately it's a 2v4 attempt. And Boston simply had the numbers. An interesting jersey there from Spark, channeling the powers of Shawnee. If you spot him near any hammers, nails, hats, any construction-related material, Spark guaranteed to get the kill.
The MW19 run was something, man.
It's my loadout.
Many memories. Big Sean. Also the finest bar I've ever seen.
Close there.
The finest bar. Back in Dub 2. Well, shot control. All good. Neptune has that. Shoulder or two would go a long way in this situation, but Sib, no snipe once again. Info passed, and the 2-2 split from Boston, holding firm so far.
Oh, slow approach. It's Purge and Nasty working the pinch, though, so Ghosty is a big responsibility. Tagged up. Tatter, can he get away with his life? Absolutely delivers, so Ghosty, a nice little moment. Pairs now with that information, moves over towards the A site.
And Neptune gets that bit closer. That bit closer. And now, an opportunity to get moving. Oh dear, but he's fought his way out there and he's just let fly a sneaky fart and it's given away his teammates. And now it's given away the play. And he finally gets the kill. Can he get away with his life? The answer is yes, just about. What a win from Spark. 2v2.
And then Sib drops the bomb on red steps on their side of it. Spark just gets to protect this.
Well, he just has to watch it. He's got lined up. Ghosty's tagged. Here comes the next man in. Purge is on the flank. He's moving as quickly as he can. Ghosty makes it a 2v1. And Purge, so damaged, has to retreat. An ambitious play from Spark. I don't want to jinx it. Sorry, from Purge. He had 4 seconds remaining. He thought he was going to chow the bomb. Oh, dude, that was a great attempt, though, man. The single tap. Oh, man, if he goes left. Oh, right, rather. Oh, what could have been. And Charles, I'm hesitant to say, but the Genomates have got full control. Oh, sorry. The Genomates have not got much control so far of this search and destroy.
Sib's bed died in some interesting spots. He did this a lot in stage 1 in the online of like going for these cheeky quick scopes, doing things way over aggressive, making quote unquote brain dead plays. And then he goes to the major, does it in the grand finals with success, and you go, all right, never mind. You can do whatever you want. So Sib's been punished a little bit, but he has earned the right to do so as Ghosty earns the first blood. No pinches there for Purge, and now you're talking about how pairs have struggled to get control. This is the best look they've had.
Yep, we finally get to see them in an advantageous position. We'll see what they do with it. Envoy has been lost now in the back line of the map. And Nasty, whether his heckles are out, whether he's aware of that player behind him or not, the timing might not go his way, but either a freebie or another eyes on the next man. Nasty, good attempt. A second red dot appears on the minimap momentarily, and now Spark wins his one to make it a 1v3, but Envoy advantage maintained. Good round.
And there you go. You were looking for that like level of control, and maybe the only moment of opportunity. If Ghosty loses that gunfight, rechalling over towards boat, maybe some craziness can happen, but ultimately Envoy's behind enemy lines, always going to be there for the cleanup kills, and beautiful work overall there from Parish Gentlemates. And I think maybe we have a couple isolation battles going on as well. It seems like Purge has been the focal point of these plays, at least in the initial portions of the round, where he has found success. So is Boston, where he has failed. Well, Parish have succeeded.
All squared up. Ghosty back-to-back 2-kill rounds. Sniffing streaks soon. Yeah, very close to the Hellstorm. It's more than his fair share of the stuns come over the top side of red. So now they're still not giving up this position. Trophies have invested as well. Get out there, Net. We are not giving up the attack towards the air bomb site.
We got 3 out of 4 players here, but even on the defensive end, Boston, 3 out of 4. It is a pure square up.
Yeah, they've been very, very effective in these situations as well. Thus far, over the top, Snoop traded out perfectly. Sid with the coverage upstairs, and we might be calling it bad news, though. Boston have guns up through the middle of the map. Nasty will have eyes on this. Hey, see nothing. Oh, my goodness. The assault through mid. It's a swing and a miss. It's another set of trades, and it is a very awkward 2v2.
35 seconds left as well. You're starting to feel the pressure if you are Ghosty and Envoy. Objective players,
I don't
though,
know
to make the
what's
quick
going
call,
on.
they're able to get the bomb down, and Ghosty spots out everybody. A mixy situation, but for Paris, those are the 2 players you want to handle it.
And they've got it. They've handled it. Now Purge, this 1v2. Ample time, but whether or not he gets the chance, we will see. Squaring it up. And sticks out the fight that Ghosty happily wins. Genomates take the lead.
Yeah, I think Ghosty has the vision right now. You can hear him locked in the comms on map 1. He is dialed in on map 2. Ego challenge from time to time, but it's because he has been winning the gunfights. 7-2, quick and easy trades. And again, in the 2v2, time is ticking down. You're a little bit concerned. You don't have information on players. Just handling himself towards the middle of the map, dancing around, getting the info, and just a very aggressive plant spot as well. I think Envoy always going for that sort of angle, and when you secure it, you feel free in the clutch.
And we go into the 6th round. Nothing but stuns going out. That was a frag. Slight difference in the audio cue you get from it. Connection. Oh my good God, Purge has just sliced Envoy right in half. 2v2.
Yeah, Spark sliced Snoopy in half with the grenade, so not an ideal round. Spark needs to make up for this one. One against Ghosty and Sib, guaranteed to lock it down AR-type players. And keep in mind, Ghosty on a 6 spree. Boston, you win this round and kill Ghosty, massive. If Ghosty gets a kill, you're going to have huge problems for the rest of this map.
He's really close to that Hellstorm. Yeah, no, he's got it. He would have got it from the stuns. Oh, man. Hello. Lovely damage. It's going to pull Sib away from the A-bomb site for now, so we will get this plant down. And it will be a perfect 2v2 on this attack. We could invest the Hellstorm here. Or we could let Sib fly up through and hopefully take ahead. Slow, steady, very, very methodical approach from Ghosty. It is nothing of the sort from the other side. It is Purge sending it forward, and now 1v1. Ghosty's been here before, and Purge has just been sat on. 8 in a row for Ghosty. That's not okay.
The disrespect in that shout. Do you play around the cover? Do you play around the high ground? Do you throw some shoulders? No. You soar at Ghosty when he is the pistol, and Ghosty has the hot hand. Look at ice him out. Hey, you win that clutch, you are right back in the game. You lose this round, it is going to be a massive problem now for the rest of the map. Purge, he bit off way more than he could chew.
Unbelievable. That is a dagger. Ghosty had no right to win that. 4-2. 8 spree again from Ghosty, and he maintains the streak. Here we go. Battle of the shop. And an early round investment right now. Hellstorm's going to send a lot of those members of Boston on the inside of the map as much as they can be. It's going to allow the Genomates to take as much ground as they want. And there we go. 2 clean kills. And it's relatively open A bomb site. A wonderful attempt here from Purge on the retake. Trying to prevent the plant. Oh, nasty. What a shot. 2v2.
You need this bounce back.
Real bad. But the pistol of Nasty strikes true at close range, and now Ghosty to maintain this spree, to maintain the clutch. Another 1v2. Purge. Heavily damaged. But Boston will not overcommit to this together. Now they go. 25 on the clock.
I mean, this is impossible. He has to cross no man's land to pick up the bomb.
Maybe Nasty half a second away from an impossible clutch from Ghosty there, but Nasty He brought the Jaeger to play. That's 3 kills on the round. A fantastic sniper's one boy. And a pistol kill for both Neptune and Ghosty. Unreal.
And, I mean, I just want to look at the flags on this map as well to see how windy it is, because it has been some circles rolling through for some straight shooters today. Close the windows, check the wind, make the adjustments, whatever you got to do. It has been a fun Scar S&D so far. But hey, Boston, a 2v4 clutch, Purge a factor, but obviously Nasty gets most of the credit. But a factor in the 2v4 to get the get back, only a 1-round difference for these two teams.
It's so windy this map, Chance. If you threw a smoke, you wouldn't even see it. It'd be gone. That poor thing would be out of the way instantly. Well, Boston, a stock standard approach here towards the A-bomb site. 3 players on it, 1 on the flank. And I believe Sib has brought Snipe up. Yeah, big work there. Spark's gone. Snoopy with the immediate pickup. Oh, and a lovely trade. You like that. Mid-map, Nasty picks up a freebie as well. Man advantage, Boston. Not before being traded out. Can Snoopy keep this play alive? Purge relatively out of it as Snoop finds himself another.
I cannot believe Neptune almost won that. Snoopy played it perfectly. Still got reduced to 6 HP, but flank man coming. Flank man trying to clutch the 1v2.
Snoopy doesn't finish the bomb part. He goes for the kill. He goes for the fight. 25 seconds. He knows exactly where Envoy is. Is this an error? He must win this fight. He does win that. And again, another very arrogant challenge from a Boston player. This time pays off.
I mean, hey, this is Snoopy has to. You can't play it. You're going to get swarmed immediately. You're not feeling good about the timing. Hit him with the 1 pump and gun him down. Snoopy won repeated clutch gunfights there in that round. Still can't believe he was able to win that one against Neptune. Actually, I take that back. I can't believe Neptune got him down to 6 HP. Snoopy, I think, had that one dialed in, but hey, deal with the pinches, deal with the heat. You were down 4-2, had to play against a Hellstorm, and here you are tied up 4-4. This is the round for the advantage. Paris on the attack.
Big connect on the P1 player, Purge. It's going to be a couple of nades from here. Yeah, the smoke will not save him from a couple of frags like that, and he will stay alive. Envoy, the point man right now with bomb. We've got coverage here. Snoopy, oh my good God, the timing on this attack. Neptune, Ian Envoy on the inside of shop. We're going to see how this goes down in a sec.
Well, we just abandoned our bomb guy, so this could be painful.
Snoop. Oh my goodness, runs the rabbit straight through. Catches the first, and Neptune's good for the second, not for the third. What a challenge again, and here we go. Trades on trades on trades. Mates take the round.
And they abandoned their bomb guy for 2 whole seconds. Neptune comes right back to make sure you get the covering fire, because if Envoy dies in isolation gunfight, that round plays out differently, but Neptune there for the cleanup kills. Great damage, great follow-up. Sib for the final kill. Laser focused he is for potentially this final round. Map point for Paris to go up 2-0.
Again, expecting a possible shift in Boston game plan here, but we've seen no snipes. We've seen the 3-1 hits towards A. And this time, yeah, it's the adaptation. We're trying to do something different. Putting it to work, and Nasty, how much you're about to find out from that singular stun. That was possibly 2 hit markers, maybe 3. Oh dear, but Sib strikes true onto Snoopy.
Bomb planted. 3v4 clutch attempt here for Boston. I don't think you want to play these corners. Purge looking to make the play, but he has been spotted in the middle of the map. Now it's a 2v4.
Perfect right back. Oh, and it's fallen to pieces. Spark gone as well. A perfect retake from the Paris Gentlemates and a 2-0 lead in this nail-biter of a series.
Yeah, Boston breaking down a little bit as well. That was not a good attempt there in that final round. Paris, all about their business. Couple scams there in that map, but again, they'll scam online, so they win the land. Paris feeling good with that 2-0 lead, and Boston at this point have to dig deep. Neither one of these teams has the tiebreaker against Vancouver Surge in the head-to-head. This quite literally might be the match to decide who makes it to Birmingham and who ends up staying home.
Stats on your screen, shout out Ghosty. what a couple of clutches he had. A few of those basically given to him, but executed and superb damage across the board there from the Gentlemates.
I knew that they have
Two diffuses. I mean, the retakes were on point. They were really impressive. The clutches again didn't have to do too much. And Boston, I think that one hurt us quite a lot. There was a few rounds chance that there was.
I guess they're trying to say,
they definitely gave those away to the Makes. They had the advantage. They had the moment for the wind conditions, and they pissed it in the wind.
You piss in the wind and you end up back down 2-0 with a little bit of stuff on your lap. And you got a pair of gentlemen right now that are feeling a little bit better. Tough loss yesterday, but hey, 2 close map wins. They've had more ice.
They've got the ice, they've got the composure, and we all folks have a quick break to compose ourselves and get ready for map number 3. Gentlemates on a run.
So with their wild card,
comeback time is now.
They have that section of the story. PowerPoint, where they're going to go for it again. PowerPoint section of the story. I was disappointed. There wasn't yet a PowerPoint.
Monster Energy, the official energy
was running from
CDL.
From Boston Beach. That was too funny.
Champs tickets are on sale now. Come see the
Boston in the Hardpoint.
Season's grand
He was like,
in fabulous Las Vegas.
what the fuck did
All
we
4
do?
day passes come
Because
with early venue access. Head to
what the fuck?
FazeVegas.com
I'm not
and scan
trying
the
to get
QR
hit.
code to get your tickets now.
Don't got no guns. I got no loadout. I'm so mad at that. Like there's a coach from a coach perspective. And really, it's really y'all get out right now. Keep going the other way. Like,
window dead, damn.
What you doing?
Back spawns.
No, I'm kidding, because we gotta finish the
One more kill
game.
here, and then I'm rotating. Hi, lad. I'll get 2 more, then I'll rotate. I'm here. He's dead. Got one. There's another one in the back on me. In the back, dead. Last guy hill.
Oh, you saw with the 3 of them. They're gonna talk about which direction to go in. Like, that way, towards them. What do you mean? we gonna do another strategy. But it's 3 of y'all in one spot. At this point, it's not that much of a strategy to figure out because they captured the hard point.
Why are they showing this, man?
Oh man!
Why are they showing our worst
That's the point of the
moments?
game, is to capture the hard point.
Because I appreciated the 30
I'm mad. I
people
saw
in here
that.
watching. Why the
Please.
do they keep showing it? They added it to the
People with guns up looking at each other, looking at different directions.
montage. Oh man! You telling me that they added that to the montage?
Can't win it on the point. Scrap and the boys get it done. There was a
Back on the not proud in that moment. Nobody's proud in that moment. Why are you gonna play Call of Duty? I'm gonna shoot you in the tongue. So what the fuck was that? No. That game was so
nothing to laugh about in this matchup right now. If you're a Boston Breach fan, if you're a Gentlemates fan, not over yet. Not over yet. Game of Den coming up now. Chance, how are we feeling about what we've seen in the first 2?
I'm feeling the heat if you're a Boston fan, because again, the maps have been very close. They just have
too close on both sides. They playing close games. It looks like everybody's gaining right now. They already 2 maps down. 2 more maps on.
Different story. I think Ghosty's definitely bringing the goods here in Boston. A couple core looks there in the final round. They had a really impactful bailout session at a 2v4. Nasty picks up 3
another fish in the story. Well, not another hard point.
Boston don't really offer too much at all. So
I think they'd be okay.
A pretty good Bears win.
Okay, that's it, folks. In we go to Den Overload, where things have looked so far a nasty big man.
Yeah, I have to find out what Overload is. I don't remember.
The back of the net, 7 goals.
Overload.
And a save to his hands as well. Neptune on the other side of the board, a slight more damage in the KD department as well. But what should be a very, very good game again for Boston. Do or die.
Overload
certainly feels that way. Destiny is calling. Who's going to be picking up the phone first? We'll find out.
I could be wrong because I haven't played the actual Call of Duty PC game. I played Call of Duty
frustration,
Mobile
Chance. It has been a very, very difficult
so far, and I was like watching
split
you
for
play.
both of these teams.
And this is also Black Ops.
All's well that ends well. Get a couple wins
Black
right
Ops
before
7.
you head into land, and you're gonna feel good about your chances. Certainly, though, for a player like Nasty, you would hate to have to miss a not necessarily hometown. I don't think he's from Birmingham, but the rare England LAN event that we get to go to. Fans always a fantastic time. Unquestionably my favorite events I've ever been to.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
at this
like,
point,
yeah, win it, but
I'd wear a hat. I'd go for the Captain America uniform, you know. I'd wear like a hat and a leather jacket.
that's
so
too
no one knows
close,
me,
man.
but I'd have to be
They're
there.
too close.
For the culture, for the vibes, for the good times, for the history
And
that
they
will be
on
made
this is
at
Overload.
DreamHack Birmingham in the NEC. Can't wait, friends. Cannot wait. Oh no, Chance. The Overload ranks for Boston breached in stage 2, but they're not good.
And surprised to see Nasty having
scoring,
7 Overload
pushing it.
caps on Den Overload throughout this stage, and they're 12th in
I
votes per
forgot
game. So
that.
he might have collected them.
I looked at it. I was looking at
Maybe nobody else able to get too
I
involved.
think it was Nameless.
Either
That's
way,
one of
their
the
players
broadcasts. I
again,
was looking at
2-0
their
lead.
broadcast, the Twitch
They just want
stream.
to take care of
They were
business.
going over the
Let
player
some of these past
stats
few weeks
across the
behind them
league.
and get the ball
They got
moving.
enjoying a nice little
A win here would set them straight going in new time, but the opening break for these two teams, most players in the middle of the map.
yeah, nice little
Most
format.
superb aggressive start here from Boston. Slight bit of discourse there in the who's going to pick up the device and make a move of it. Nasty, your runner, statistically the highest score on the team, is only going to get 1 or 2.
Excel spreadsheet. That's it. It had a spreadsheet. That's what I'm saying. It had the player stats in the spreadsheet.
Perfect pinch, and that would be that spot. An opportunity to cause some
I
serious
was like, see, that's what's all over. Like they all over the place. They have no strategy at this point in the season. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. But my people put stuff on the map. I mean, people are putting up points and winning games, but there's they're like this. The stats are all over the place, or as they were saying, like Paris teammates are making a comeback.
Towards that B goal.
I'm like, yeah, see, body making a comeback. They had no strategy, but they were making.
Thinking about that reset.
Excuse me, they making hits though. Today,
There it is.
they look at the day. Did to me. Not just
You find him too late. Spark it damage towards the middle of the map as well.
They're proving us wrong. They're proving us
Quicker
wrong.
to kill Envoy, the better. Well, there you go. Purge takes him down the
Offense, when they coming together pretty nicely, but they haven't won.
portal, but where he falls short, there to try to pick him up with
Today they haven't won.
not quite good enough, or is it? It is not. Envoy there for 2 on the defensive end. He has brought the goods and respawn.
I'm trying to figure out the purpose. So this looks like so they have target. So this must be domination or like overload. I don't know. This is Black Ops 7. But they have points. They have objectives. They have areas.
As Boston's reinforcements have shown up, and now the escort is on towards at least one of the goals. A looks to be the target. You've got a couple of fights to win.
Oh, they split the defense, but that doesn't matter if you're winning.
If Ghosty can hold it down like that, Ghosty's still in it. Yeah, he having a hard time trying to get around the corner. Oh, they got him. He was good though. He was doing good. Ghost was doing good.
Defensive shootout so far.
Well,
I don't think that
on Boston's side of the map. Let's see how they fare with the next attack of the parachute mates for the listener.
Come back. Yeah, remember it looks like this game is based off of whatever A and B is. So if this they can just kill on this map, then it looks like the teammates might have it. That's what they've been doing lately. Today.
I have a trophy here, I'm putting it down. Nothing around me, guys. They're not going to push out. Give me close up. I'm starting 10. Boy. One shot in. One boy left side.
I don't understand anything they be saying. They understand each other though.
One shot. Kill me, run away. Don't. Yeah, I can go mid. I have a mid. You guys go mid. You can take a chance. I spawn left. Just go mid. One's mid already. I'm not left.
Like, it look like thing whether they could be like, as long as y'all saying something to each other on the stream,
Two. Go. Give me small. Look small. Deep left. Shot. Swan's left. Small. No, small. Nice shit, bro. Play kills. Go for it.
Yeah, they locked down. So like, it looks like it seems like that's domination. Not like this is different. Though.
It's a great bit of work from Boston. The comms are a little frantic, but they have got the map in their hands. Barrios, Genomate's trying to battle.
I guess because the area is so small, I'm assuming.
For Boston on the rally with this
so you gotta really be strategic.
Well, the immediate rally gonna get shut down. Boston
time of possession, yeah. So they gotta hold down a little
around the
ring.
map. They have Nasty in position towards mid, potentially to try to make the impact play.
Yeah, Boston got this
Boston, the
one.
blockers gotta do something.
Over there trying one point spot, a battle that rang out.
Yeah, they might have had it, but the point of the game, but yet again, just like you gotta hold something down, you gotta go over there. Don't be afraid, they just killing.
Just in the nick of time. Not out of the woods yet though, general mates. Device still close, and so's Purge.
Oh, this might be a pair shot with the ball here. Purge goes for the knife again. He is 0 for 2 on the swing away.
Neither other player is over by the target. Boston's all over their target.
Final capture, final chance of the first half.
This is not a game based off of.
So far, it's not looking great.
Period.
Envoy being pushed to the back, and that is
Oh
it.
my
Whistle
God.
blown, swapping sides, and a 2-0 lead for Boston.
See, Boston was going to get them on hard point, but they had tied up already so much in the beginning of the game. By the end of the game, holding down the hard point, I guess they had nothing else to do with it. But that's why I guess they got overload. So like now you gotta really put in the work as a team.
It is an 80-20 split there in favor of Boston, so they just had enough attempts at it.
To the point that the ring's so small.
To have. I mean, relatively early on as well. They really did give you nothing.
You gotta have reflexes like a boss. When I come on that corner, they gotta get lit up.
See if that plays into a much.
Come in my ring. The rap, my cousin.
But thus far, Neptune's 5-14 and Sib at 10-16. These are rather ugly blemishes on the stats feed for them.
Yeah, Boston got this.
But they have been on the back foot for quite some time. Now they'll off the break. A couple kills there for Paris, but not enough to actually get that control. It is right now a
Welcome to the stream.
battle. Both teams looking for something
Hope you had a good weekend.
It's just, yeah. Oh, Sib plays right next to you, mate. 3 dead. Last man left alive. Envoy, they know exactly where he is.
And Boston got more.
It's not going to influence the spawns massively, but now
more kills.
Lots of damage, tags.
So like they're developing. Oh wait,
Neptune's going to be the only man on the defense
first, they put up the points, but all their players already got the same amount of points on Boston.
He's at the final threshold.
The Spark got the most,
Work over the top, and Envoy even helps out with a team kill.
but they all got double digits.
Oh, that's so unlucky too from Neptune. I mean, he's trying to cook the frag. He tries to do everything right, but just a little bit off, and maybe that's just the type of game he has had. And even on the reset, Boston here first.
See, what is Nasty like?
Touch this device first.
Why is he like? Nasty's not paying attention. Why are you waiting?
Entire push. Envoy with a perfectly timed pinch and every single kill going their way. It's looking like it's going to be a score, and maybe they can set up for a round as well.
Like I said, I haven't seen any strategy, any play from any team. They just happen to have objectives, and they know what to do, and that's how they win. But it's like, why are you sitting there as if, like, just what happened? People come in, like, people not come on the corner, light that ass up. Win the game, go win the game, man. They just stand right there, get lit up. At least they play for play. Now, here's your teammates got.
Not much more air.
They got about the same player.
Snoopy has been utterly destroyed. And now
I mean, that matters because it tells you how much they're defending. Because they just got another point for holding for possession. So that means they were able to get enough people and have somebody over there, right? Because they all not gonna be over there. Is it? That's just what it seems like right now with these teams. They be all over the place, no strategy. What happens over there for real? They look up. We
Here come the nades. Trophies are at the ready.
no.
2 minutes of play. Purge
No
on a nice
strategy.
flank. And that's the old hit and run. Parachuto is trying to make the way forward. Purge, another hit and run. Oh, and he's found the damage to the next man. Send it, go, see. Can't stop it in time. 4-2 for Boston.
Huge. Love the restabilization as well. They didn't hit
You hit the
as aggressively as they needed. Able to control the pace, keeping control of the game.
activate the point, and then
God has been the name of this game so far.
people come over there. I'm gonna figure it out, but that's how I know
Full control.
that they don't know what they're doing because the people who's watching the game don't know what's going on. It's like there's no clear objective, there's no clear strategy. They're just all over the place. But it's like you see other things on the screen, and it doesn't look like y'all interacting with those things. That's funny.
Last time they guaranteed the goal. We'll see if they can repeat the play.
Well, there's just no rush. I mean, not at all. As Paris been forced to make the moves, and that too trying to kickstart this one. And Nasty,
I'm running Black Ops 7.
But they are hot on the chase. You got to be very careful. Purge good for one, and that might just be enough to slow down Paris. 50 seconds left now on the clock.
I got me on that one.
Park this bus.
This bus is well and truly parked. Back into the lobby we go. Yep, there he is, Nasty. As this meeting is in session, Purge on the front. And Snoopy's giving you an open lane on the left-hand side. So with those kills, lads, I think it's time to maybe make a move. You're worried about a cap going through. All the time in the world burnt now. If this were football, there would be a yellow card for time wasting. But at this moment, Ghosty Envoy get their respective kills. The man on the back is going to be safe and sound. And Boston Breach have definitely brought themselves a lifeline in this series. Absolutely. No question about it. Playing a much better game here of Overload than the Gentlemates did.
Yeah, and we didn't log in for this one. Paris Gentlemates stuffed out here on Den. It was a fun rally capture there in the second half.
They got that one.
Ultimately, in control of
they did to put in that work in on PowerPoint.
So great work there. But before any
of the same strategy for Overload.
Keep in mind if you're on the Boston side, how important those
first two maps hold down at a certain spot.
Colossus. They have a good record on that map specifically.
And that's how you win. Well, PowerPoint wasn't based off of that. That was just timing
map number 4. Boston have a 0-4
timing of your kills based off of the specific area you had to be in.
Ultimately, still comfortable in the series.
Still comfortable indeed. Quick look at the stats there.
In between, going back and forth between the spots, that's how a lot of the kills got in.
At all.
That's how Paris
big cut-off kills. Snoopy
Paris
and
won.
Nasty were very much the players
Excuse me.
trying to make those overload. No hat trick for Nasty. Good
I mean,
even though he tried.
Boston won. Paris won.
To his record so far for Boston.
But it was close. Boston could have
He is the
won.
goal scorer. And here are the highlights. Again, a lot of big pieces, but
It was really
the
close.
highlight is the minimap. It was a very,
Boston
very
was
good
holding it
game
down.
from
They
Boston.
were able to defend, and then
They were on top of it nearly every
Paris
single
was
time.
able to get in it in the win because they were already lighting stuff up. They was like, forget a hard point, put these bullets.
Patience when they needed it. Again, they are wrapping this device out multiple times.
Boston was like, you get these bullets coming over here. Come in this hard game and coming over here.
Keeping track of quickly, but for the most part, under lock and key.
That's what it is. And they got
For guys like Purge to go in and make those plays, and Purge
they went in the opposite direction.
falling off the bat.
But yeah, you put that green line.
Absolutely costed his team, but
If you want to see these bullets, why are you over there by your green line? Come out the green line. Let's play the game.
everybody bringing the goods, everybody having their a strong game. I know if you're paying attention to the SMG duo of this team, at least in map 3, they were there.
So I learned Overload. Overload is about possessing a certain area.
A tough one in the next hard point. They are going
As long as you
to.
can, I guess you gotta like load it up, activate it, and then possess
We need to
it
see the magic.
by defending the area.
Colossus Search and Destroy. Can you make it? Can you make it not only to the Colossus Search and Destroy, but feels like to Birmingham as well? This is arguably your major two on the line here. Boston, we need to see 2 map wins out of you. And the Gentlemakes, this is a team that have shown us that is not terribly strong. That once they take a couple of L's, they take them bad, and it's been weeks and weeks and weeks of it now. So can you keep them in that defensive position? Can you keep them off balance, and can you find a game 5? I don't know if you can tell, chat. I really want a game 5, and I'm willing to do anything to get it. Charles.
Shave the hair.
I will. I've got an appointment. Yeah, just before we go to Brum. Yeah.
I'm on mic. Is that low? I can't even go back.
Oh, a farmer.
I can go back
and they do all sorts, and I basically just join a large queue, and I don't have to bar or anything. I just get in there, and they take Venmo. So yeah, into the hardpoint adjustment, you've given us a fair assessment. It's not a good look for Boston, but is it a good look for this version of the Gentlemakes right now?
I mean, listen, I'm happy to kill that narrative of like a weak mental on the team. They're the major one champs. Their mental's just fine. They can go down against Optic, go against the green wall in the crowd, and come out on top. So I have no questions about this team's ability to bounce back, and especially on the 10 hardpoint specifically, as confident as you could ever ask them to be. They have a 6-2 record on this map throughout the stage. One of the best 10 hardpoint teams in the game. They will go toe-to-toe with the best hardpoint teams in the game. Ghosty feasts as well on this map. Of course, Boston 0-4. I just don't have faith.
Faith. We will see if our faith is put in the right place here. Paris, what a comeback it was there on the Colossus hardpoint, folks. That's how the kills looked. A spark damage, you name it. The boys did a wonderful job, but at the end of the day, just able to close it out. 250, 246, a nail biter, and one that will haunt them, possibly, going into the next few maps, but we'll find out. Staying on Den, one more hardpoint. Paris, this is match point.
And maybe in that monster section of the map over towards P2 is where Boston can deliver the goods. You need your SMG duo to fry. Snoopy's had some good looks in this series, so has Purge. I think P2, maybe the, that and the P4 is the sort of money hills of the map, but that's where you need to set yourself apart. We've seen Paris multiple times do well enough on P1 and win that rotation and just start off on such a hot tear if they get that lead early on. For Paris, there's no looking back.
Only looking at 10, and that's going to be Purge's job. Take care of business over there. A couple of kills now going the way of the Gentlemates. And Spark still trying to maintain that somewhat foothold. Oh my God, he wanted that challenge. He nearly got it. He'll take it. As the battle continues, and the Gentlemakes a measly 11 seconds they have garnered from this onslaught, but P2 still in the hands of Breach.
And I mean, just look at the stationary aspect of the arrows on the minimap there for Paris Gentlemakes. Get the kills, no reason to move. They have everything covered. Sid picks up a freebie kill on Snoopy. Now he's starting to work potentially that flip going through. And if you're Boston, you just got stuffed out on a P1 on Den. They have already started this map out on the back foot. Good news though, take care of all the errant kills. You win the rotation over towards that new time. The problem is you just turn P1 into a money hill.
Yeah, 38
yeah, because they both warming up to the hard point. No, wait, no. Boston left my over there.
He takes care of Envoy. Good shoulders on the next man. This is a very productive picture so far. Slow attack here from the Gentlemakes is paying off, and it's very, very effective. They are in, slow and steady.
That's good. These Boston, like, they're solid team. This makes one because they was just all over everything.
We're just taking straight gunfights right now.
They didn't really hold on the hard point a lot.
In Paris right now, they are just throttling you through the front, and it is Ghosty with the Dropkick in hand. At this point in time, and Sid with the Dropkick in hand. At this point in time, Ghosty is 5-0, hasn't died, has a Hellstorm, and now if you're Boston, I mean, this is what I was talking about. P1 and P2. Like, it's just tough. It's already 50-point gap. I'm not optimistic here, Miles.
Is Boston trying to hold down the hard point?
Until it wasn't. Oh, good God.
So they're in one spot.
He's back. Ghosty doesn't have to get his 6th kill. He's going to get a trophy
out of people as they go through the hard point.
Dojo now become Boston Breach.
Like, they get the hard point.
See if they can't find anything here, man. Try and get that break. Try and get some momentum going back there.
Nice
Sid, though,
moving.
Sid with two, big two, inside 10. Real ugly gunfight.
There's two of y'all. See, that's how
Chris
get them
He
because
hasn't
they
died in about 2 minutes and
not focused on
45
the hard
seconds,
point. They
so
just
Ghosty's doing
lighting people up.
Doing fine.
He just so happen to be by the hard point.
Big chillin'. Vito gunship. He won't call it in. Not an idiot.
He's not breaking to the hard point. You can still hit people up. As long as you get down, not even covered.
No results whatsoever. Boston
If they racking up those points though.
to P3. Disastrous at 15 on the board.
You could have got down by the hard point and had a better place to defend from.
Yeah, it's a classic, but he still did it. Ghosty was on the team too. Hard point now in the hands of Boston, finally in. The nades keeping Ghosty back. Reinforcements now over the rooftop, but
I'd be mad as a coach. Like, there's no hard point ever in your game plan.
Wow, I mean, the kills are falling into
Yeah, what you think off team? So hard point, y'all. I know we winning right now.
And I cannot possibly express how
And we have
desperately
won.
Boston needed.
That's what the lady about to do.
it does. It does.
But for the sake of the game, for the sake of the league,
Depths of spawn.
for the sake of
One. It goes to 11-1.
Call of Duty,
12.
get your asses in the hard point. That's it. 'Cause I know y'all gonna light things up. Apparently, that's what y'all can do. Apparently they weren't doing this before.
I mean, the other guy's been, his first life was legitimately
going
3
in.
minutes long.
Goofy only died twice. He
His
died
next
twice.
life was also like maybe a minute and 15 seconds. So yeah,
Because Goofy not going in the hard point. He's like, y'all not about to catch me. You're not about to catch me. The game hard point. I don't care. Y'all not about to catch me. Putting nothing. I'm putting nothing. I made my own hard point.
The spot is making you work for a breach. This second set has got to be
Like, well,
absolutely sensational.
for the sake of the software and how the game is playing,
when Ghosty is shooting like this. He is the sensation. 16-2. I mean, can do no wrong. Currently the lead man as well. So it's not like playing slow. Also has a minute and 12 in time.
fucking hard point.
Finally get some pressure on P1. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, good pressure for now. And the set of trades going their way. Ghost is going to dip a toe out into time, find some damage. It reminds me of the individual performance we saw Ghosty have. I do believe it was on a den way back in the opening 2 weeks of play. One of the most, I think it was it against Vancouver?
It was Thieves after they dropped them.
They've been that team, they've been stable players.
Oh my god. Right, well,
that's how they're like winning the team.
And it's starting to feel that way indeed. However,
all together. I'm trying to see how
50 Shades of Ghosty, 18-4, a P2 again for Paris.
Where the score is coming from. Oh yeah.
And again, I mean, P2, they're just doing whatever they want.
Anyway, I'm learning about Black Ops 7. I play Call of Duty Warzone, Call of Duty Mobile. So I can speak on strategy, but I can't speak on the specific objectives right now because and how the points are. Because I haven't played Black Ops 7 yet, or Black Ops, or Call of Duty on PC and console. So I have to speak on the strategy.
Good God.
The strategy, Call of Duty, because they give you something to do, like, you gotta go through it. And then that's what you gotta do, but
up until this
I don't see no strategy.
You squeaked out a couple of wins.
It's like every person for themselves.
And now you are looking unbreakable. We test Boston.
Call of Duty Mobile, they set you up,
many moments in this series, and now we're going to test it again.
Spawn, whatever, in any kind of game. You can get teamwork going real quick. So I know about communication. I use communication to develop strategy. And I was like, the audience should be able to know and learn as you watch the team.
Great work there on a nip as well.
Of how to play the game. That's the point of professionally playing the game. People can look and learn how to play the game, or learn about the game, or how to win the game. As far as the objectives go, you can see like, okay, He's not where the arrows are. But then when they're putting up points, though,
and guess who's alive and kicking? Boston Breach. What an unbelievable
like it hasn't been purple yet, but the other team
literally perfect.
is putting on points. So
Nasty got that dog ready.
I guess you don't have to be in the hard point. It's a hard point. It's like if those people was playing, if all the team players were playing hard points, it wouldn't be as many points on the board.
Don't want to sell it just
That's what I play. That's what I play.
P4 Hill, a near perfect full 60, or pretty much a perfect full 60, and everybody's shooting.
It's a slammage. It's a slammage of the PP.
But if they so good outside the hard point, go into the hard point.
All the clearer. A lot of information gained as well. Allow the boys to get out. Cause a bit of a problem. Back to P1.
For the sake of the game.
In this ridiculous den. Oh my god.
They just
They're
meant for themselves.
Boston have had no success on P1 though, but they're gonna have it now. Spark moving over towards the top.
Like, I'm saving the game. I'm saving the team.
Might jump over a minute there in the kills column. You have Paris, 3 players going towards
They're
mid
like, these hard players gonna be green to good.
Everyone in front. You do see many more players that hit the mid cut, but Ghosty brought down again.
It's been green.
In this position, unbelievable damage.
Paris
Neptune
is winning.
actually makes him back down and rethink the attack. Is it a dog or is it a donkey? For our green team, Boston Breach. Oh, not in my swamp. Envoy and Neptune find theirs back up to P1 we go with 10 to spare. And now on the retreat towards P2.
I mean, this map has had
On to the next hard point.
P2 going to be the next one to unfold.
See, Paris be right by the hard point, but they don't go. See, they buy it.
The second man's going to set his way in. Over the top, quick contest. Good work from Ghosty to take care of Snoop. Nasty up front, trying to be a hero. The trades are complete, and that is it. The Gentlemates are in.
It might just be the P2. That is the separation. They have just utterly destroyed Boston. Every single P2. They're looking to call game here.
Fighting forward, fighting guns in. Mates push those players out. Time for a second. Push over the top, finds another. Through the front door, Spark brought down, and Ghosty on the dance. His teammates are there. We're all good. Last ditch from Boston Breach to survive this situation. All through the courtyard we go. Tags in a Ghosty. Pressure him back. Up the stairwell on an absolute explosive melee on time. And who walks out on
They wouldn't think Ghosty not gonna go for the hard point.
That should be all she wrote. Boston Breach 3-1 the final score, and the Paris Gentlemates have finally come back to us.
You won't be his fan.
A disastrous
They
campaign.
have been doing so good these past few games.
And they finally find some success.
It is what it is.
That is an absolute dagger to Boston Breach.
Yeah. And very consistent for Paris as well. Their P2 dominance on Den will continue to ring.
We just want to see the games being played as quickly as possible.
But you even saw from Boston the first time they did. They
get it, like, alright, they can shoot, but it's not like nobody, it's not like your team was over there getting hard points. Y'all was all trying to shoot. At least get the hard point a couple times. The screen was definitely green.
Situations against other teams nearby with 3 wins. It is not guaranteed they have 2 more.
Only thing I can say about that would be have one person over there. Like Boston could have had people. Everybody didn't have to be in the hard. If that was the strategy of Paris, then they could have left the hard point. Like one person could have been in there. One person could have been around it. That's how Paris won. Because they were around the hard point, but they seem like they never got in it. I don't even think they got in it more than 5 times. Like maybe 10.
It will be a very dry run. No Birmingham, no Major 2, and they're going to look
the other two could have been around the board.
Get it done.
That was gonna be the strategy. That's when you put out a snipe. Man, I wouldn't really suggest a snipe for hard point, but when they put like that, like you're not gonna come in this
that's devastating.
hard point.
Doge is biased. All the casters biased today.
Camp you out then. Because you know you're not gonna be over that way. So you camp out
another very unfortunate
I don't think it
piece
was
of
one
history written
spawn.
in
I
the
don't
card.
think he
But there we go, folks. Over to the desk,
random spawn.
guys. Close no cigar.
Buddy, in the words of Danny Phantom, I'm going ghost, brother. Dan, Ghosty was unbelievable in
You
that
can't really
series
tell the
overall.
strategy. The
Obviously, a
strategy.
fantastic finish. It was almost catastrophic. That was such a wild up and
And
down.
then
Whatever that
how the
graph is
camera. The
that
camera's
made
on
all the ups
a
and
player
downs
that
go
wasn't
around
even
it.
dying that
Yeah,
much. It
that's how
wasn't
I
really
felt supporting
respawning.
Breach throughout the course of that one.
So
Yeah, 100%.
I
I mean, they
didn't
had an
catch where the
opportunity there
respawns were
towards the
coming
end. They had the
from.
P1 hold. It was fantastic. They all go mid-cut and end up getting around into that P2, as Chance was talking about how good Gentlemates have been on P2. I believe that the overload was a tactical loss, though. They wanted to end on a strong note, and Ghosty wanted to take over on that den. But that's the Gentlemates that we all know and love that we saw throughout stage 1. That map 4 was awesome.
All right, maybe. I don't know.
Map 4.
Yeah, they got 2 more maps.
Until Boston just suddenly chained like 3 hills together, and it was essentially 200 to 50.
I think they got one more search and destroy and one more hard point, or
Well, honestly, I
that was the
also wanted to
last
say that and
hard
almost say
point.
it as a positive for Boston Breach is like, I think these guys might just need to stop overthinking what they're doing on the map and just play hoops. I feel like every time we watch Boston, when they get put in a situation where they're about, the map's about to end or they're about to lose, it's when we see the best version of them, weirdly enough, and when they start to make these comebacks in these weird moments where it's like, oh, hold on. So I think Boston Breach,
Yeah, they could have loosened up a bit.
You say overthinking, I
I'm
say maybe
saying,
start thinking. I mean, there was some
like I said, once you realize that they were gonna be all over the board again and they didn't care about the hard point, y'all could have one person in the hard point, that point, and one person out. One person buy it and other people could just sit around.
Some breaks when needed, and yeah, I mean, I just
Hit shit up.
seen this Gentlemates in hardpoint in so long.
That's all Paris was doing.
Right? You come in, you win 2 HPs.
Yeah, well, they could close to the hard point a couple times. Wait, no.
And you go into your map, and all intents and purposes, it was dominant, right? Like,
They just hit stuff up
they
there.
dominated that.
No, it wasn't close at all. Obviously, closing of the gap, but it wasn't a close game overall. We've got Dan Ghosty in the house already, I believe.
Yeah, it wasn't close because they
Congratulations, my
figured out
friend.
their
I'm gonna be honest, I
strategy
know
of
that was one you really wanted to win.
just lighting up Boston because Boston gonna go
Talk
to
to me
the
about
hard
the
point.
feelings right now. I'm sure there's a lot of relief as well.
Yeah, definitely a bit of relief, but we just needed to see one kind of go through the hoop, so to speak. I mean, you guys mentioned it right there. We were on a 6 HP loss streak, and that was kind of our bread and butter during stage 1. And I know at the event, the S&Ds kind of hard carried us on Sunday, but, we were an HP team in stage 1, and right now it was obviously a little flat. But we came out, we won 2 HPs today, so.
Nice. Come over here.
Yeah, Dan, every time I see you got a smile on your face, you remain positive. How do you navigate, these situations with a championship caliber team? You've been on championship teams the last 2 years now. So talk to me about the process and how you guys continue to stay positive.
Honestly, I mean, last year was kind of the same, not like the same story. Like stage 2, we were, our HP kind of fell off a little bit, and people like myself and Dylan obviously weren't playing very well last year during stage 2. Kind of the same thing here, but it's more so just always believing in each other. You know what I mean? There's a reason we all wanted to team together at the beginning of the year. There's a reason whenever it came down to Sunday, we were able to clutch up and trust one another. So it's just about finding our groove and being able to keep continuing that trust building.
Also, a quick follow-up about your individual performance. Even in the Optic series, you played so well in these last 2 series. What has it been for you and why individually you stepped up in these last 2 series to try to get your team back into winning graces?
I mean, to be honest, ever since the Cloud9 match, where my teammates played a 3 versus 5 in S&D, I've just been really harping on myself to get better and make sure I'm always contributing my 25%.
Yeah. Well, you've been doing a little bit more than that, man.
Thank you.
Dan, congratulations. As you said, one finally went through the hoop, right? And that's kind of all you need, as you know, to kind of start snowballing something like this. But I want to pick your brain a little bit, just because it's been so long since we've talked to you guys. Like, what's been going on behind that? Listen, I'm trying to word this like the best way that I can. But like, just talk to us. Give us some ease, some peace of mind of like what's going on behind the scenes, what is going on with scrims. Like, was this a drop off you guys kind of saw coming during practice before that match versus Cloud9? Or was this a result of that last year Cloud9 is kind of what I'm asking.
I'd say both would be true. Our practice definitely was not the same as it was stage 1, but also that Cloud9 scrim, or not scrim, match combined with the lack of scrims coming from obviously we got banned for a week, definitely made it a bit hard for practice, and that's obviously, of course, not why we were losing. We're losing to ourselves more than anything, making a lot of mistakes. But this last week of practice was definitely more, our normal groove, normal flow. It's been feeling a lot better, and I think the matches this weekend definitely showed that as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Dan, congratulations again. Really quick, you've got a lot of fans out there for you and the team in general. Gentlemates, they've got a huge support system. Any words to all the fans?
I know that there's been a lot of negativity surrounding the team. Obviously, we've been losing a lot. But to be completely honest, whenever I check my DMs or my mentions or anything, there's no negativity. The Gentlemates fans are beyond supportive, and I can't thank y'all enough for that. Appreciate y'all always watching from here, watching from Paris, wherever you're watching, from France. Y'all are actually the goats, man. Appreciate y'all.
Well, big congrats again, Dan, and I'm sure you want to go celebrate with the team. We'll see you later.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Cheers. Dan Ghosty, professional as always. And yeah, he's doing a little more than 25%, I got to say, for that roster. Holy. We got to take a look at the scuff play of the game, though, because Ghosty on map 2 was pretty unbelievable, as well as our final map of the day. But let's take a look at it. And Search and Destroy was an interesting one to say.
Yeah, I mean, since
my name Ghosty not dying.
2s, 1v3s, impact plays. And, he talked a little bit about how in the C9 match, he wasn't playing well. Something I noticed, in their search, he was playing around Civ way too much, playing way too slow in the back, trying to let rounds develop. Ghosty needs to be involved. He's a playmaker. The guy is very smart, and he can punish people, and this is what you're seeing. So I think he recognized that, and since then, he's just been a spark for them, man.
Yeah, it feels like he was trying to facilitate Civ rather than the entire team, maybe. I don't know. Some fun conversations, and obviously, Gentlemates have turned things around. Our streak is broken.
It's a big win.
And they've got to play FaZe, by the way, next week on Friday, which, according to record, is about the same even playing field. FaZe is a good team. They got some work to figure out as well. But let's recap the day, because it started off with a banger 3-0 from Royal Ravens. What a stomp that this was here. And going back to you, Royal Ravens are flying high. They go 4-4. This really helps them out in our standing.
Yeah, this is huge for them, and now they're firmly in the mix. And congrats to you. You called this one, buddy.
Hey, listen, I have some wins every once in a while. I also called Breach. My bad.
They look good today, Lurks in particular.
Yes, they did. I thought Lurks played out of his mind today. Really, really good performance for him. He kind of joins the conversation if Royal Ravens sail this way to Rookie of the Year around Trakes, around Miami Heretics, and that sort of mode and vibe. On the flip side, for G2 Minnesota, this just didn't feel like it was them today. I mean, this could have just been a Stunna having a bad day, not really being themselves for this matchup, because after that map number 1, you get put in kind of this exposure middle of the sandwich, and there's not much that you can do. Carolina Royal Ravens should thrive on a map like this. I'd be shocked if we saw it moving forward, and just a good showing from the side of Ravens, and G2 Minnesota hit the lab a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. Lurks had a 1.27 on the day overall, by the way. Picks up 42 kills in hardpoint, goes even in S&D. Really, really strong. But as we swing back over to this Koi matchup with Surge, missed the mark here a little bit from my predictions, because Joe Deceives is the guy. Holy cow. Toronto Koi went huge. Kips as well. I mean, this whole team played fantastic, but those two at the top were crushing it, Ali. So much damage on the board.
I just want to continue my rookie conversation, because then you also need to put Kips now.
The
way that he's also been playing. So this is our situation where we have a lot of contenders for Rookie of the Year in the way that
they're going to play. And First Base knew how Boston was going to play, so Boston could have changed it up pretty quickly too.
Kind of in the same mode of Gentlemates of just for themselves.
Well, let's say
as that their moves are the right decisions.
They could have been as volatile as Paris was, because they were all over the map.
Rookies. He's one of the best players in the league this split.
The
kid's been bonkers.
The first hard point.
All the game modes. They haven't had too much search.
They could have pulled that.
He's been insane in S&D with a 1.8.
Also could have pulled that. So y'all going to hard point it. Be smart though.
Nobody knows what you're going to get when C9.
Like, when you're starting out, okay, y'all trying to figure out the strategy of the other team. Sort of. Because you're supposed to already know your strategy. It's point of practicing, and then also knowing the map. They knew the map for sure. Boston knew the map for sure. It seemed like they were hooked on the map. That's why it's such a close game, because they knew where to go. They knew where to start lighting people up from as they were going to the hard point. But the second goal, they just stood in the hard point. It was no it was no fluency because they were.
Even able to win that search and destroy is really
All Paris had to do was wait out and run after Boston because Boston would go to the hard point from the first hard point, and with Boston didn't switch it up though. Boston just kept getting lit up because they were in the hard point at that point. And there was no. You gotta remember where the hard point is on second go. So Chris was like, "We don't gotta know where hard point is. All we gotta do is wait for the label to screen and then right there." Like that's a strategy though when they not playing because the other team was paying attention.
They're like the same player, which is so funny.
I had Envoy because I picked after right before map 1 of this series, and he was frying.
He started well, yeah.
But Ghosty closed it out. I had to
Any coach could have been like, y'all. Now we almost got them the first time because they didn't know where the hard point was at. Now they just look waiting for you to come out and go to the hard point. I didn't think I should spit y'all green up across the screen. That's why they got those tight ass loadout. They tight ass skin. Y'all gonna see each other. Y'all don't have to each other together this time. I had him running the first time because it was such a close game. They didn't want to light us up. We all three of us going around the corner at the same dang time. Like, why we up on the way? Let's go pull the dude. They stood there for a good hot second.
Gentlemen's playing FaZe on Friday too, a team below them right now. You definitely need to get the front out of the waters yet. Here's a quick look at that schedule, by the way, and Sunday is looking good. We've got Breach versus G2 to start things off. Heretics versus Surge, Falcons, and Thieves. That'll be a fun
tomorrow. There is a game.
FaZe and Royal Ravens is a big one as well. Really,
tomorrow.
match is going to
that's my weekend though. Like the weekend over.
100%. Yeah, if FaZe lose tomorrow, they're
the weekend is over. You know what? Call of Duty.
Huge match.
And the scary thing is they could actually lose the Royal Ravens. Like that's
you know it's the weekend because we watching Call of Duty.
They look good today.
They start on
that's
for real. Still murky water, still
so
a lot of what
I think it's some of the
Harry up here, but I'm
game.
And any final thoughts for the broadcast today? We had another great set of 4 matches, 4 more tomorrow.
Yeah, it's nice to see, LA come in and take care of business. One of the top teams sort of starting to separate themselves a little bit. We'll see if LA can continue to do it. They have another big game coming up, like you said.
Ali, same question. Final thoughts for the day.
It was a really fun the win with Carolina. That was really fun. I didn't see that one coming, so I really enjoyed that series. But man, there is some parity in this league right now. This is crazy.
Parity in the league, and I'm surprised that your final thoughts weren't jumping around in joy for Gentleme's.
Listen, I might be happy, but I'm not that biased.
Right, not that biased.
Fair enough.
Folks, we've had a great day here in the Call of Duty League, and we got a great day tomorrow planned for you. Maybe some more upsets.
We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll have my commentating. I wanted to catch Halo. I might try to catch that actually. Let me go find Halo. He said he was gonna do the tryout. They put me at 9. I wanted to catch. I guess the rest of Halo from the mainstream. I'm gonna go watch the other streamer. Yeah, I think it was a Halo player.
These are the highlights I keep thinking of. Boo Boo Dubu's knees have been crazy as he tried to get this ball out of their hands.
Even more.
Thinking about getting that play off, he does. If you are gonna play the blue, if you're gonna play ball inside blue, the big thing is why are you doing that? And the reason why is to play the ball. So it's always important if you're at blue. First thing to focus on is making sure that you don't get too greedy, that you're playing that ball out, because that's the benefit of playing that side. Otherwise, you should always play red, right? It's a much better spot to hold and gain more time. And you're seeing right now Coliseum. I'd imagine they're gonna take this ball and try to rotate to red right away, right? Because that's your powerful position. It's so much harder to infiltrate and to get those kills to break the red spawn setup.
Coliseum with a clear numbers advantage and Truck taking a whole lot of space over toward the spawn of Noon. By the time Noons get back on the map, Truck might be right back up and ready to attack and get bound. Also stretched out quite far here and ends up finding the weakened Strikey and numbers advantage, clearly favoring Coliseum, and they know where the rest of the push is coming from. Coliseum watching every angle on the map, and Noobs can't find an entry point.
Just under 60 seconds now of neutral time. Noobs not only need to stop this within the next 15 seconds, but they also need to find time of their own. A really tough task for them in the second round. It seems like Coliseum has done enough, but it's going to come down to these slays. If they're able to find a clean 2-3 down, that's going to be the round for Coliseum.
Yeah, see. Okay.
Honestly, it feels like we've seen two completely different rounds, right? The first round was so focused on keeping that red setup, a lot of focus on the sniper making big plays. The other time around, we saw a lot more scrappiness. The setup at blue pretty often, and it coming down to a lot of timing pulls. I'm curious how this round 3 sets up. Is it going to be the sniper or Strikey that comes back and makes an impact? Are we going to see more of those red side holds again?
As of right now, I know we're going to see Envoy and Noble go at it. Big melee out of him, force the sniper to get played off the map. Envoy continues to attack this back blue side. 4 down, go Noobs, and Noble ends up getting isolated.
I remember when back on Steam out because of zombie mode.
Masterful by Envoy Coliseum.
He used to have to go to either the state rank to play a zombie game.
2 players though from Noobs able to find their kills at the same time. So Druck in a hard
Other
spot
places
here
to
and
play zombie games, the movie theaters.
Trying to pull in a weak player, but
And then Call of Duty came out with zombies.
Two, and that's gonna break the
I think that was the first time they came out with zombies. Well, that was the first time I saw he was playing zombies on Call of Duty.
For them to get 4 players on the map. This is a great chunk of time for Noobs.
Who's going to be taking the lead?
I was psyched, but then I was like, it's different when you watch somebody play, you get scared. Were you playing? Look out of here. Everything was going down. I knew a zombie was come over here. You don't want none of this right now. You don't want none of this.
Finding that quick break. I'm honestly surprised at how fast Coliseum was able to get that break because Noobs had such a strong setup.
Don't let it be the zombies when the dogs come out, right? When you watching,
have a great setup of their own now. They have players.
I need zombies. Why that puppy cuteness go out the window? But you playing it? Who dog is this? Not no more.
But by the time they do, Coliseum's gonna rack up 20.
Is that your dog, my dog, anybody's dog? It's one there.
Their spawners at cargo to play the ball eventually. This is just really well played and greatly rotated by Envor here.
Envor on the rotation here, Noobs right on his tail.
Yeah, nobody dog right now. They said it got rabies. Going down. That's how I remember the first time I saw that. Let me saw Call of Duty. Freaking zombies. Graphics is ridiculous. Now you got zombies on mobile.
just has to punt that ball.
They got
gold,
plant looking CC thing, necromancy. They got specific characters. They call the warden. They got they collect ether points to beat the game. Ethers is where the zombies are coming from, or the zombies and then the creatures. They got necromancer things like a close looking thing. It attacks you based off of I forgot, but they recommend using a sniper to take out the necromancy. They say the dogs don't let dogs surround you. Right, when you playing it, you get strategic. And you watching it. No! You're ugly. Look at it. Go get it. Yeah, go get it. You want to go get it.
not able to
Halo, it's different.
clean break. Coliseum bound already.
Watching Halo, watching keep the flood. That's the most scariest thing for no reason. Especially with the popcorn looking things and hell. Oh my god. But they're so small. And they hop on you. It's different when you playing team against team. When you got the flood. And then big J's come out. And then they know how to ride. And vehicles. They know how to come get that vehicle for a while. Got Debo the flood. Win the game.
Huge play by him, and he's had
Take their guns, take their
plays throughout
vehicles.
this game, and he might just need to find another.
Turn it to a UU real quick.
Maximum damage to the other side. Coliseum, they have a lead, but it might not be for much longer. Strikey keeps playing like this. I mean, he has so much presence.
It's not like he's watching teams take down levels. It's completely not teams.
Damage down on the
so it's a little different.
Side. I like Strikey right here. Get a couple bullets and get out. He's gonna go for the fight instead, and he wins it, killing spree.
Nobody
the big thing, get into action as fast as you can.
That's exactly what he does, right over toward the mid-map.
You are masterpiece, you are spotting, but that's the flood.
Finds him over toward the top
tower. Strategy.
That nade kept it in.
Oh, no!
That
they came quick
pushed the ball back.
and were smart. They might run away. They might run away. They got different levels of intelligence.
Bridge the difference.
But it's still the flood. You're not like you coming out by the time. It's them coming out by the time. You get hope for the best.
20 seconds once again, and that's what we're talking about in blue, right? You need to play because if you lose blue control, you're gonna always be able to pick up the ball right away.
Well, somehow they're able to find the fourth
like
down.
You hop on like I want that going. I want that weapon. Like you sure we can't make out a line with the flag?
But you have a chance to turn
it around. Okay, no. Okay, you coming? You coming?
Away with it, strike you with that ball, and that comes courtesy of bound over toward the high side. All teammates over on the low as Coliseum continue to attack from multiple different angles. Don't know how Striker was able to find the back smack, but he does. But you're in a literally Coliseum
that's what Max people. That's what gonna do. Max people his motherfucking fire will come and get everything out of that joint moving.
Coliseum
and like the weapons going.
Might give Dukes a second chance at hitting this ball and
so what they were about, okay, look, like, they let you use the alien gun? They let you use the alien Halo's on to something. You didn't see that at no other game, I don't think, at that time.
Are taking their victory lap. This is
I can run up on the alien gun and get the alien technology. I play Halo.
That's a killing spree to
I feel like I play. I know what the key. Go get
Coliseum to win and for them to advance forward into your grand finals.
You were playing to get
this position, right?
You knew they had to win.
Monumental play here.
I'm home of Woody out there.
Doorway Coliseum able to build that 20-point lead back up. And then Boo Boo Doo Eventually calls game with the sniper here, getting big shots. But it was even before they had the ball.
Kearney fell off because
and Noobs was anticipating that push from Coliseum, right? We talked about it a couple times, right? If you're
I don't understand. It's Halo. How do people fall off of Halo? It's not like it starts sucking. It got better. Like they got all these upgrades, all the masterpiece.
And Noobs anticipating that push.
They have one called Halo Masterpiece.
On the ground, and once they did that, they're committed
to the Masterpiece.
And they have to win the gunfight.
And then when Counter-Strike, like Counter-Strike,
to have it matter because
has
those blue spawns are so
extra stuff to do. Like you could actually play Halo separately and watch teams play the levels.
They gambled on winning in that.
And you could play teams.
Gunfight, and it just didn't happen.
Counter-Strike, you just got teams.
But at the end of the day,
it looked like somebody just made that joint on light.
Boo Boo Doo Boo having a big game.
You just put this game together, didn't you?
Got a 13.3 KDA.
I don't know when the Counter-Strike come out. Let's look it up.
Most Aj and Boo Boo step it up. Also want to show some love over towards Druck, who I believe had 26 assists with it. But also Boo Boo Doo Boo having 55 seconds worth of ball time as well. So
Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike came out. Oh, wait, that's from
damage department, the objective department, and just doing everything they can to guarantee the
Counter-Strike P. Counter-Strike.
red hot since that elimination bracket quarterfinals, find themselves in the grand finals to go up against an Usu Bendy roster that so far have not matched up in this
Came out in
tournament,
1999
but
or
they
2000.
short break. Don't
Okay,
go
so
anywhere.
how did
Grand
the
finals,
Counter-Strike 2 come
DSA
out?
Halo Open Series
Okay,
number
was because how did it come back and Halo didn't come back? Halo didn't ever come back yet. But Counter-Strike probably coming back because they just made one. And it looks like you can play it on, it says PC, Mac OS, PC. I don't think Halo has that yet. But Halo is so well put together. How could you not want to keep up with? See, they have it on CPC, so, and it came out after, so they should have known that people would like games like that. So why wouldn't they want to keep up with it? Combat Evolved. Last one came out 2021. Halo Infinite. He's hating on Halo. Halo has everything that esports could ever want. You have teams, and you have levels. Call of Duty don't have that. Call of Duty don't have no levels. They don't have no missions. They just got something called DMZ Recon, and you can play that on mobile. That's just like Delta Force. These Delta Force got missions. But Halo can have everything that a esports game like this can want. A military style game. Not only are you shooting, but you can shoot in many different ways. I get to bust my gun. You bust at aliens. You can bust what they got. You can ride what they got. And you can bust at each other. What more can you bust from a military style game? We thinking on Halo. Let somebody get enough money for them to not just play team. Let them play Halo all over again. Play against the Flood. Watching you play against the Flood. Do you understand what that means? And then ask people from the Halo universe. Y'all, we playing Halo. Come on, I see this. I see that. They bring back the Flood, y'all. I don't even think people know that this exists. I think they only stream on Twitch. Now they even have a Twitch. If they streamed on YouTube, I don't think they even stream on YouTube. No. Let Halo come back. Let them play against the motherfucking Flood. And Cortana talking. You gonna get a whole new audience. They just put the alien gun. And they ride. It's cute. Look at you. You beat on your ass and you win the game. That's Halo. That's Halo, cause you got a demo cause it just left you in the car. What else can you do? You're not respawning like the Flood. The Flood come in multiple ships multiple times. Y'all come one time, one gun, one suit, one team. They're like, we sleep. So at least you can take their stuff though, because that was like, if you can, like that would be ridiculously dumb. All this space left just for the aliens, but Halo let you go and pick the gun, pick the vehicle, and ride. I think you go in the ship. My eyes so good. I was like, I'm just training. You get the blue game Halo. Counter-Strike has no right to be so popular. If Halo not that popular. But I guess this shit apparently the Halo Counter looks so stupid compared to Halo. You can't fake on Halo. I mean it's a game. I guess it's probably because it's 5 players. But Halo, wow, the graphics, look at, even unbiasedly looking at it, the graphics weren't just made yesterday. Sounds look like somebody made it in light mode. All that stuff look like is like Tamagotchi. Halo, it's official. You about to go outside, you about to live action role play, and it's gonna look smack like Halo. We need some people to be the flood. They gonna look smack like the flood. Counter Strike, we could do that right now. Go outside right now, and it's Counter Strike. Yeah, cause we're mad got that. All those stand next to mine and run around them. I guess to make it the same if you don't really have them going on Counter Strike anyway. To make it interesting, stuff you get dodge behind. Give you the concept of why they call it terrorists against the mercy. I don't even know what the other team. I get so mad at watching Counter Strike because it's just so monotonous. But they making money, so. I'm looking up Halo. In 30 minutes, I'm going to go look at this, these tryouts. Tryouts for, I think it's for Halo, too. Oh, what's that now? I'm about to Counter Strike. I know Counter Strike is in my vocabulary because 30,000 people watching on Twitch. So every day, it seems. I know about Counter Strike a little bit. Gotta bring Halo back. This is ridiculous. All this stuff they put into Spartan. Cortana, man. Cortana. They make Cortana. So like they sleep. But you have me. You have me and your crew of Spartans. Are you ready, Master Chief? Hit the blood. And get back to base. I'm so bloody. I can't close my eyes. That's probably why. I'm laughing. I'm a crying laugher. I got that. I laugh so hard. That guy falls in poop. Everybody pulls their head back and laugh. Ready, ready. Haha. George of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. It's the grand finals. I'm saying it too. I'm like, Halo is over. For the season. What does Halo fans do? Live action role play, motherfuckers. That's what we're gonna do. People gonna live action role play show or something. Let it come out. Just let it come out. Then if it's good or suck or not. They do because it make fun of it. Excuse me. No. Oh my god. It's not very good. Camera froze.
We are back, and this has been your DSA Halo Open Series #1 with $1,400 on the line here. And man, has it been an exciting tournament, and it's coming down to the grand finals. However, before we get to the grand finals, we got some business to take care of, and I first want to give a shout out to our sponsors real quick.
Yeah, the 3 sponsors that helped made this a reality. Obviously, we're here, LVT, providing the broadcast for everyone to enjoy, but also 2 big partners in the HCS Grassroots program, right? HCS helping put up the prize pool and giving support all around. And then obviously AMD coming in clutch. Hey, look, AMD sponsoring all 3 of these tournaments coming up, and they're giving away a big prize for each one of these tournaments.
Yeah, I think I'm going out with this guy.
AMD graphics card.
So I can catch the tryout. He went somewhere. Back to Halo. I just want the Counter Strike just to see. Yeah, I think I'm going out with this.
Mirage.
5 players.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? We literally describe
This doesn't even look like
face it,
it's
Demon
light.
as well.
Like
Demon
you
has
see
played an awful
the
lot of
graphic
Mirage.
of the
Let's see if we
players.
can get going here. He's poised and ready for that one tap.
I mean, it's cool, yeah, I guess, but
gotten them into the sights
I'm
already.
just talking about the graphic. As far, like I'm critiquing the graphics of the game.
Finally brought down, but solid output.
It looks like it's light.
Incredible symmetry going back from one of his own, and he will be traded adventures. That bomb
We
plan
were
is
also
being
saving the
secured.
planet.
Let's
That's
see if
also
Miles can
kind of.
get
I
the
mean,
whole
light mode is
pistol out.
also playing on less of what
Taken down by
the
Jukes, though, and now it's just
storage
Torsi out
less.
short. Winnable.
Technically, it's not a lot of processing that goes into
last across to smoke the bomb, and
a
Jukes
game
just
when
hits
it's
the
in light
headshot
mode.
anyway.
I hope
So
we
we
get to
can
see that shot
also
from Jugs on the replay. Damn, that
be
was
smart ass.
quick. And what does Demon do?
The Demon, I don't know how he got the double kill there, but he's very, very quick on the trigger, and
You about to get
Although
that
obviously very
stability
good
back.
for Foot, but it's the next one that's going to count, right? You know that the T's are going to be bringing the guns out with that bomb plant.
Oh,
They just
man.
haven't been able to have a good start in this series.
Here it is.
Really just
Great.
yet.
See ya.
And the CT
Season
side
23,
was
they
actually
have
the problem for Foot the
season
last time
a
around this
year.
yet.
See ya.
I don't even know
And the
what
CT side
season
was
he
actually
on.
the problem for Foot the last time
I
around
want
they
to
played. They only
see
got the
the
one
TP.
round.
TP is a Call of
But
Duty
also probably was
player.
kind of in a
Call
position
of
that
Duty
you're
champion. It's like he's playing a new game. Prime ticket. That was kind of cool. Like a new. This looks like Fortnite mixed with Halo, mixed with Call of Duty. But then it's also about time. It's like a show sci-fi.
I
Look
know.
at the
That plays
outfit.
really
That's
smooth. And like,
a
there's
onesie underneath
so many
that.
effects going
It's
on. The
your
movement's
outfit.
kind of cracked out. It's really solid.
Yeah, this
I'm
graphics
very
are
pleasantly
legit.
surprised with how good this feels.
It was cool. Everybody cosplay this game. Yeah, let's find out about his A15 A-list. Is an artificial intelligent,
All right, let's move this.
artificial life form built in the 24th century. Using a combat robot built to fight against the lunar resistance during the Earth moon. Uh-oh. Not only is it amongst these guys' whole suit. They look like the man. They look like the popular player from Tekken. They look like SIU, and they.
2500. Welcome back, buddy.
I don't know if nobody remember
Celestial.
what's the game? Not Fusion Friends, but that was a bonus game on Halo, but it was another game called Radio Free Roscoe, I think. And you run around the city with your bonus game crew and get points by graffitiing and doing bonus game tricks. That's what that character looked like, the robot. It's like a character from Radio Free Roscoe. And now the map look like Call of Duty. Let me take it back. Started out like it. I guess I could get away with that now, cause Call of Duty. But the theme, the look,
The movement's so good.
cause the monastery. That's why in this Asian thing, it's the Asian. It kind of looks like a Chinatown. Look at the lantern. And you got a extract point on Delta Force. I'm just critiquing looked off of what's out now and what it actually looks like. It's not like I guess it's you could have changed the theme. It could have changed the look up a little bit. It definitely looks like
Crazy. What?
the style is Halo style. I mean, yeah, Halo style because you can shoot all over the place.
This thing's nuts.
The ammo looks like, you know, it's futuristic.
Oh my gosh.
The characters and the aspect of the game looks like, well, it actually looks like Marvel Rivals too. It's like all that mashed together, and they put something futuristic on it. Like it looks like Halo now.
So cooked.
Look more at the map. It's like mashed it all together. Mashed those looks all together.
I'm trying to get away.
It's alright. I mean, the graphics are tight though. I don't think it beats. Well, it beats Marvel Rivals because of the landscape. The landscape looks realistic. Marvel Rivals doesn't look realistic like the landscape is. It looks like fantasy world. So that's why it kind of looks cooler than Marvel Rivals and cooler than Call of Duty. But it never looks like Halo because of that. But then also, the graphics are graphics. Like I guess graphics are updated. Yeah, like a better resolution. It's gonna look realistic. It's gonna look like other games that look realistic because that's just what realistic games look like right now. I don't think you get any better than this besides virtual reality. And if anybody wants to add more memory to their databases and their microchip, their processing, they can make the tree sway. I guess that's what the games of the future will look like. I mean, these are the games. This is the future. This is the future. If the games sway, like they match the weather that you're in, you put the location on, and then you can
My time out. Like 2
and then you
minutes.
buy the
You may still pop.
features. They have not games. They have games, but they have virtual reality experiences and movies. You can have
Whoa,
all
the,
five
the
senses
flames are
engaged, so you can
crazy. My God.
smell,
Whoa.
feel,
My man just
hear.
got hit with like 3 straight flamethrowers.
What's it? There's a vibration, and then yeah, of course sound. But that'd be the next level of video games. You buy the virtual reality portion of that, so you can smell that grass outside. You could probably smell gunpowder, smell the game. Smell blood, vibrating like probably get you. They probably buy like extension, a pad. You sit on it. You can like hear it up close. Like it'll be surround sound type equipment. Where it's like the senses work. Like I said, they already have that technology out. People just have to buy it, like how they buy virtual wear now. That'll be the future of video games. They already had that already. Virtual reality, early '90s. But now you be able to smell it all. People love that smelling blood, smelling gunpowder. It's really satisfying when you're winning, not when you. It's about my gun. My mic keeps going out. I have this echo, so I'm trying to hear my game so I can hear this.
Trying to stay up here, chat. I'm in trouble, man.
This is Nick. So let's see if Halo tryout started. Halo just ended.
I'm running out of
So
time.
we're gonna go to Halo tryout.
Oh, see, him just got announced for the org.
So he's
A little
back.
bit ago.
Wait, Halo is still on.
Yeah,
So let's check
sorry,
out
man.
see if
We'll
Halo
get him next
tryout.
time, bro.
I'm gonna go back and watch the grand finale for 10 minutes and then
camouflage,
watch the
it's gonna be a
tryouts.
tough task. With Bound getting so much damage on him, Piggy's gonna really have to slow himself down here, but Piggy survives. And with that, another 3 down.
Alright,
4 minutes
let's
on
watch
the
these
clock,
Halo
3
tryouts
players down,
in a
and
couple
3
minutes.
flags that need to be captured. Coliseum has such a tough task ahead of them, and Piggy might just shut the door on this play.
They're trying to start in 5 minutes.
Down here, you have Usu-Benny that are marching down to your base, walking it down. It looks like Envoy
And
huge kill and make it a double. And they really needed that. Otherwise, Usu-Benny could have been ending this one.
Boo was quick on his spawn, right? He's going to try to get up into this base, get a flagpole, good trade out here, and you start to see Coliseum, how they're playing with such speed.
Oh yeah, I'm mad at Halo because Halo should have been brought their league back. You can't beat Halo. You make team, you make challenges where they beat the Flood, teams get together and they beat the levels.
Should be clearing away. I don't think they can stop.
And then of course they can play the levels
They only need 2 more
with
after
the team. But you can't beat Halo in its graphics, so I just don't understand how Counter-Strike is so popular right now. When you can do so much with Halo.
Sacrifice bodies and ultimately Usubeni takes space because of that.
Usubeni's been doing a really effective job at making sure they clear all their lanes before they continue forward. They haven't let Envor and Bound get to their back ranks consistently like we saw from other teams earlier in this tournament. They've really shut down that effective flanking maneuver, and by playing each lane, not letting players get through, they're keeping that game in front of them, and they're winning these slays to get their own flag opportunities.
Moonwalk his way over toward the Uto side. Thought it was the right time to attack, but it looks like Bound had other things to say about that. We down go Usubeni. Bound now going to make his way toward the 50% portion. An active camouflage could be coming up soon, but momentarily Usubeni with 3 down. It looks like Coliseum want to continue to press them.
Dream title. So Tactic is okay. Kind of corny a little bit. We got 3 players, and it's like everything is out now. But I guess it's kind of cool.
Camo's still on the ground actually, and Piggy might just be the one who's rewarded for it. No players will be able to cut him down, and now the calculus has just become that much harder. Another variable to add into the equation, and how do you solve for 2 flags here? It's going to come down to clean slays and fast pulls, and right now with where they are on the map, that just doesn't look like a reality.
You probably get the same feel watching Dead or Alive. Of course, Dead or Alive is versus game, so you don't get that interaction that Time Pickers has. That's similar to everything that's out right now.
They're way out of position. That was just beautiful. That's Usubeni ending game number 1.
And look, it was dominant, right? We saw some shining moments from Coliseum, but that's all they were, moments. Blips in that game. That was largely dominated by Usubeni, and it came down to slays first. This team is so effective at finding their slays and playing together. Obviously, you know, usually you're looking at a player like Breaking Shot to be that slayer for the roster, but Breaking Shot had a pretty slow start to this game. He picked it up towards the edge. You see him finishing at 21 and 17, but it was Acid and Piggy that were the 2 that were really blazing their path forward, and the assists. I mean, that's just telling the story that you need to know. And 3 players having double digits for Usubeni, 1 player being just a couple assists away from there, not 1 from Coliseum being able to achieve that double-digit assist column.
It really ultimately is that team.
So we're going to look at Halo for a little bit more.
Game number 1,
we're going to check out the tryouts.
In favor of Usubeni, but can we say the same for game number 2?
Halo tryout. Really good.
12 minutes back on the
clock. They will.
And we know I love me some snipe action, but also love me that camouflage coming up on a bit of a delay.
With how Usubeni was playing in that game, it's like we know.
Don't give up on Halo, people.
You know, Slayers can go to either side. This is going to be competitive.
And then I want to see. Maybe that's just me. I just want to see the Flood. I just want to see a good old Spartan and Master Chief battle. A fleet of the Flood.
Seems to be a cheat code.
Good old Master Chief and the Spartan.
Seems to be a cheat code at times. Snipe in his hands, 5 bullets to work with. Camouflage obviously not up just yet, so putting himself in a position where he can bait that out and ultimately really make this camouflage a hard grab for Coliseum. Piggy taking a whole lot of damage over on the front line. Yaxi gets obliterated courtesy of that grenade, and there's no way he can get out of that. Triple kill by Envor, 4 down for Usubeni.
really smart by Coliseum. They had players ready to fight for that camouflage, but they didn't push early, right? They knew that a sniper was watching it. What they waited for was the developing flank of Envor. He was able to get behind enemy lines and get that opening damage. Once that happened,
I
they
think the
swung
child.
in and
I
they
think
got
he's
the big 4
put
down.
the plug
Pretty
in.
disastrous situation when you lose sniper early that way and you lost
I watch over
it.
here so I don't miss anything.
Just made the most of the situation. In fact, find themselves up situation.
10-4 advantage here for Coliseum as Druk takes a whole lot of damage.
That's been a good nade.
The sandbag
Good instant.
continuing to have nades just rain down on his position. Eventually, Druk
You can barely
Take him
hear
down.
the video. You can see him.
to absolutely win every single battle, and even the ones that he doesn't get clear wins, it's a trade. Envor has been fantastic on live fire.
And the combination of Envor and Bound right now. This 1-2 punch has been too much for Usubeni at the start of this.
So time.
But Usubeni, their strength really relies on their teamwork, right?
Just have one drinky drink. That's all you need.
Chip away at this. Expect to see that assist column start to play more of a factor. Right now, a lot of these fights are coming down to one-on-one.
Good ass shots from Bound.
Right, 2 players there, but he's able to isolate.
I do Coliseum make a bracket reset or
6-kill advantage here at the Piggy takes down Envor. Acid goes right in.
oh, I did get the second one.
Goes right out. Druk seemingly ready for them. A double kill for him. 19-12 advantage.
Got my 7.
With that, Druk really wants to put pressure on these tower spawners, but
LT zoom.
Doesn't have that.
Wait, what happened?
It looks like we will be ending this.
Oh, Dios mío. What just happened?
Maybe not fully there.
Okay, Maysky. Usually people got to gift a gift.
Thing is yet.
Respecting.
Didn't have a kill in that so far, but he had 8 assists, Tony.
Start my game up again.
He was out there helping everyone. Looked like I don't know who's a good. I was gonna say Chris Paul, but there's probably a better analog than Chris Paul, right?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of like Chris Paul for that. Maybe how about a Steve Nash? How about a Steve Nash?
Yeah, I like Steve Nash more. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Steve Nash is better. So I wanted to like make some sort of abbreviation, like SNDB, Steve Nash, the BBDB.
I will most likely not finish them. Okay, that's understandable. Let's say just one.
Come on.
You know what? Sure, that goes. BBDB. Yep. You keep saying it. It's working. It's working.
Hey, it's gonna catch on. Trust.
Oh, it's coming on Halo, my bad.
At times, APG, I think.
Oh, thank you, John. Thank you so much. Thank you. Much love. Very appreciated. Thank you so much, John. Very real. Very real.
At times, APG, I think a lot of what he does in Halo Infinite is underrated.
When was playing, the entirety of Coliseum was playing well. 19-12.
Thank you, Verb, as well, for the gift of the mods. I know Verb happy as hell he could do that. Tragic, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you, homie. Thank you. Much love, very appreciated as always. Thank you, Tragic. Much love, very appreciated. Thank you, Tragic. Thank you, Verb, and thank you, John. But all of you guys better say thank you. Thank you so much for the prime, Tragic. That means I'm your favorite streamer, okay? Because if you use the prime on me, that means I'm your favorite. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, homie. Welcome. I apologize, you guys. I'm very tired. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect to be doing an 11-hour stream today. Okay, I was going to take a break in the middle.
He shouldn't bring up the ping at all.
Definitely was gonna take a break in the middle. But we'll see if Homeboy gets back on. I'm just waiting. I'll wait a little bit. See how long the series goes. See if Homeboy gets back on. Then we'll determine if we have tryouts. He's not on. He got off, but he did say he had some stuff to do, and then he'll be back on. So we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Like actually 20,000. Maybe just a couple extra zeros. Maybe it was.
Maybe 2,000. I get 2,000 ping sometimes.
His power level was over 20,000. I mean, if you're seeing
I get in the lobby, and then I'm gonna invite him just in case. If he gets on while we're watching.
And then obviously the game crashing on you. I think it stopped it. Yeah. and I think this is also part of just how Bound gets like in your head. Like I feel like Bound probably believes that it was a crash and whatever, but he wants you to believe that he doesn't. He wants to get in your head.
That was Verb shooting a shot. Sure enough, he was so happy to do that. Trust me, Verb was very happy. This reset's gonna. Usually, I'm not gonna lie. The Juju be the team that was winning the original game loses. So the team that probably is down after the reset, they come back and they win. So it's possible. Did you complete the Gold to Onyx without shooting challenge yet? No, I'm very close though. I'm very, very close, but I've not finished it yet. I am like 7 to 10 games away if I get them in a row, and I'll be Onyx. I'm Diamond 5 currently. I had something small. I do need to get something to eat though. I just don't like eating on stream.
I've been lied to.
Like full meal on stream. I don't know, Risky. Full Snipe just had to leave.